Wagwan, everyone. I hope you're doing well, and welcome back to another watch along up on Tereak Talks. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming. TTF, big up to all of you for the big one. Yes, Arsenal versus Liverpool. I said it before, and I'll say it again, and I say it in all the other ones. The big one itself. Arsenal versus Liverpool. Hope you're keeping well, people. Thank you for joining us. Let's get into the comments already. Who have we got in here? I can see first up on this screen. However, I did see Peeny Ween. Big up Peeny for coming in the chat earlier, but it's disappeared because, you put morning. I remember it. Don't worry. But we got first now here, Graham the Don Jones, massive gooner. Big up T. Let's go Arsenal. Big up to yourself, Graham. Hope you're keeping well. Let me know your thoughts onto this one. T-She M, my sis, the Liverpool fan. This is the big one. Hope you're keeping well, T-She. Rich, eagle-eyed football city looking for a huge favour after Monday night. Hey, we haven't even been online since then, and you guys threw a spanner in the works like I thought you would. Do you remember I saying it to you, Rich? You know what? Hey, I said it. I wish I could get my predictions like that up on Tereak Talks. But hope you're keeping well, Rich. Peeny Ween in the place saying good evening in the morning. Good evening to yourself, Peeny Ween. We got Bobby in the place. Good evening to yourself. We all follow the Arsenal and hope you're keeping well. Question: Has big up to yourself. Casey's in the place. Also, we got Rich saying huge test for the Gunners. Let's see what you man can do. Big up to yourself, Roland. Hope you're keeping well. Did I call you Rich? I'm sorry, my bro. Big up to yourself, Roland. Hope you're keeping safe, man. Caress the likes before the game. During it's going to be stressful as Borussia Dortmund grab a late winner against Mainz. But yes, big up to yourself. Listen to Peeny Ream right there. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already as we're getting into it. T, you know my TV problems. Could you give me about 5 to 10 second countdown from kickoff so I can get in sync? You know I definitely can do that. We're an hour before kickoff. The lineups have just been announced. We're going to get into it, but let me go through all the comments first, because we've got Edmund in the place saying, so will the young guns step to the plate or will Liverpool close the gap? These are the big questions. That's what we're going to find out tonight. We are going to find out another big question. How late will Tereak Talks be in the stream? What was I? 2 minutes late max. So that's not too bad. That's all right. You know what? Making sure everything's sorted. How is the audio? Is everything all right? Is everything crispy? That's what we want to hear. Pinouine. And then look at this. Yo, big up to yourself, Louis. Vibes coming in, breaking the news before I've even seen it, saying Salah on the bench. I don't know. Is vibes being vibes, or is he actually telling the truth? We'll get into it. But big up yourself, Matt in the place. Let's do this. I'm nervous. Hug me, T. Oh, come on, virtual hug right now. Hopefully I can calm your nerves. We're going to use this just under an hour, about 55 minutes, discussing the game. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. And you know what? We'll get into it as well. We will for sure. And love it. Love the bruised banana cap. My nephew got it me. My nephew also, I got Jacob. Drew got me this one. Jacob got me this one. But yeah, I'll just wear it depending on what shirt I'm wearing. But I'm glad you like it. I wish I had the bruised banana shirt though. The hat is on, another trim needed. You know it indeed. Indeed. Rich picks up on this now. He's known me for too long. The poll saying Arsenal is the Gooners speaking with heads or hearts. We'll have to find out tonight, Ed. We'll have to find out. G Staffy in the place, coming in with hello. Big up to yourself, G Staffy. And then who else? Big man called me Roland. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I've mixed you both? Oh man. I'm losing it today already. Bro, I'm just too excited. I'm sorry, Rich. I'm sorry. Thank you. Big up to yourself, guys. I'm going for a 2-2 vibes. I'll snap your hand off of that right now. And Salah is on the bench, FPL captain there for most, not me. Well, you got a nice little 18 points for me. Well, 9 points. But we'll get into it. Let's go into the starting lineups right now. Let me share the screen with you because this is going to be my initial reaction, as you got my initial reaction for that one right there. But I need to share the screen and not get done for you know what on this one. Let me zoom right into this one here because this is interesting. Okay, I'm just having a quick look already. Okay, I've seen something that I like. Let's get into the lineups right now, ladies and gents. Let me put on a nice little background for you. I'm really excited, as you can probably tell. This is a huge one. Let me get a nice little background there. So, in goal for the Arsenal, as you can see, Aaron Ramsdale in there, as per usual. Cedric remains at right back. And looking at the bench, there's no Tomiyasu, who just returned to training yesterday. As it was announced, I'm sure it was probably, he may have been training on his own beforehand, but returned back to team training yesterday, so he's not even risked on the bench, as I didn't think he would be anyway. But Cedric starts. We have Ben White and Gabriel in at centre back. Gabriel, that's the big one, because there was rumours, there was doubts, if you didn't know, because his missus is 9 months in and is expecting in her pregnancy. Sorry, I can't get it out then. I'm just looking at the game, multitasking. But yeah, so it's going to be, I'm glad that he's in. Hopefully he's all fit. And there was rumours that she went into labour yesterday. So who knows? We may find out after the game if he goes and scores a goal and starts doing, then that means it's good news, but we'll have to see. But Kieran Tierney's at left back, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Erdegaard, Martinelli, Lacazette. So this is the same team that we've been playing for the past, 3 games now? Since Watford. I think it is since the Watford game, the exact same team. So yeah, continuity again. And we have a look at the bench. Bernd Leno in goal. On the bench, Rob Holding, Tavares, Swanson, Lokonga, El Nene, Pepe, Smith Rowe, and Nketiah. So as you can see right there, the big threats coming off the bench. Number 1, Smith Rowe. Number 2, Pepe. Going forward after that, Nketiah probably. Lokonga would probably be another shout. Tavares. But yeah, Pepe and Smith Rowe, big guns off of the bench right there for the Arsenal. That's huge. But there is news to talk about Liverpool. We'll get into that one. Let me know your thoughts on that 11 for Arsenal, guys, because I'm liking that so far. Continuity, once again. Are we going to play the 4-3-3 formation, or is it going to go switch back to a 4-2-3-1? That's my question to you, Arsenal fans, in the chat right now. If I'm going to hazard a guess, I'm going to think he's going to start with the 4-3-3, and with 4-3-3 in possession, and then out of possession, I think Xhaka will drop in a bit deeper and help Partey in that middle. Will we press as high? All these questions that we need to discuss, and you know what? We'll find the answers during the game, but we'll discuss in the pre-match build-up. Starting an hour early. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get the channel there pumping. Let's get it growing. Let's get more of you guys in the chat. Tereak Talks fam. We want to grow the family. Do you know, like how Gabriel is growing his right now? We want to make ours expand and grow. And the only way you can do that is by hitting that like button and subscribing. And do you know what? And this is probably better than pregnancy. Sharing the stream would be amazing. It's better than anything else if you do that, and I will really appreciate it. But thank you to you all already. Let me go through some of you guys, what your thoughts are in the chat. Hello, mate. I want to be confident, but I'm scared. How are you feeling about the game? He's chatting to Peony Ween there. I'll give you my thoughts in a bit, but I'm just going through your comments, being nosy. So the game's kicking off here in the Mainz versus Borussia Dortmund game. Going to be crazy at the Riverside on Saturday. You might hear it from wherever you are in the world. G. Staffy, yes, it will be. And it would only just be Middlesbrough fans after, your other club, Chelsea, withdrew their request. And they were right to. Do you see why I tell you shouldn't support Chelsea? Classless, no class at all. But we'll go into that. So yeah, Peony letting us know his feelings there about the same Matt G. I feel better about it in having years, but it's still Liverpool exactly. Grace versus Grace on Saturday. Who you rooting for, G? Arsenal win this, please, so we can hear that Europa League music at OT again. Roland. I know that's what you've been wanting. Do you know what? You don't even want to be in Europe. You don't even want Europa League. And I totally get that, because I think us being out of Europe has helped us shift a lot of our players on that we knew just weren't good enough. And Arteta didn't have to keep them around in case. And, just to be playing in European games, like in the Europa League and as backup. So it makes a lot of sense for you to be wanting to be out of Europe, and especially out of the Champions League. So these guys get a reality check. And we know when the Glazers finish outside of the Champions League, they splash the cash. Not saying they do it right, but they do tend to try and right their wrongs, but not saying they do it in the right way. But yeah, we'll talk. There's plenty of time for Man United talk on another stream. Grace, make sure you share some pictures for the Tereak Talks Instagram. Exactly. And Grace is following Borough. Our Borough fans are clapping the 44th minute because of a major Borough fan passed away from cancer, and he actually worked for my uncle. And he went to a game and with me and my dad. So can't wait to hear that. Oh, that'll be amazing. That's good. That's nice to hear that they're doing that and that the club have worked together and they've arranged that and the fans. To Pros Only TV, Europa League music is a banger. To be fair, it is. Trust me, as an Arsenal fan, I got used to it, and I'm slightly missing it. I'm not going to lie, but am I really? No. I'm sorry to hear that. Exactly. It is sad. You're going red or blue, Grace. What is she? She's got to be red. Surely she's going for the red side. But guys, there's so much. Where's the Arsenal chat? Where's the lineup chat? I'll show it for you one more time as I go through the comments. The guy is back. Big up to everyone. Big up to yourself, and Eve. Thank you for coming in. The biggest, and Paxton's in here as well. Paxton, feel like I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're keeping well, man. How's the hamstring going? Is that keeping good? The biggest Arsenal game before the end of the season should have top 4 easy if you lose here. True. I'm guessing you're saying if we win, we should have top 4 easy. But there's still games to go. We gotta keep it level-headed, keep it going. Paxton, my guy. This guy is glowing. Hi, Eddie, man. You're making me glow. That's what it is. This all this love that I'm receiving from the TTF right now. Vibes, Roland. Do you watch us play? Even if Arsenal lose, we aren't getting it. Yeah, Vibes has got a point right there. He has. Big up, Tereak. Big up to yourself, Niall. Thank you so much. My guy, great to see you back on the stream, my man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was meant to be streaming yesterday for the Manchester United game against Atletico Madrid, where they did eventually go out. However, I was suffering from a really bad migraine. I was still trying to push myself to go and get it, but I wanted to make sure I was in tip-top shape, tip-top form, ready to go ahead for this. And I feel a little bit rusty already out of 2 days off. That's long for me. That's like a year out, it feels like. I'm not asking nothing about United anymore. Big up that. So it's all right, man. You can ask as much as you want. Yes, Vibes, exactly. Evening or good evening to yourself. Missed the 200. Excited for the game. As you can probably tell, I am too. But let me know your thoughts on this team. Ramsdale in goal, Cedric, White, Gabriel, Tierney, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Lacazette. So, people, that's the Arsenal team. I haven't even seen the Liverpool one yet. So this is going to be initial reactions as I'm going to get this one up for you. So that's the Arsenal side. The Liverpool team, LFC, found it now. Liverpool starting 11, as I can see right now. Let me share it on screen and read it out with you. So Alisson in goal, as expected, really. Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson making up the back 4. Also to be expected, isn't it? With Matip and Van Dijk's form this season, they've been excellent, especially Matip. I think he's outshone Van Dijk this season, as Van Dijk's had a little bit of ring rust after that horrific knee injury picked up last season. And there's been certain performances where he's dipped slightly, but towards the second half of the season, he's really raised it. Apart from a few moments, Lautaro Martinez backing off of him. Hopefully he can do the same again tonight. But Robertson in at left back, Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago. That is their best midfield 3. For sure, that is their best midfield 3. But they are missing Mohamed Salah, who is on the bench, who picked up a foot injury and did train yesterday, in fact, but he missed training on Monday. But yeah, he's back and he's on the bench. But Mane, Diaz and Jota comes in for Salah. And we know Jota's form up against Arsenal. It's a sticky one. It is a sticky one. We know what he's done to us. We saw what he did to us in the last game. The last time we played Liverpool at the Emirates was in the Carabao Cup. They really do have a strong side, especially in the attack now with the signing of Luis Diaz. They can really mix it up right there. Who's going to play on the right wing, or who's going to take that Salah place? Is it going to be a fluid front 3? Will Mane take up that right wing position? Luis Diaz on the left? Or will it be Luis Diaz on the left, Jota on the right, Mane in that false 9 position, which we've seen him take of late? But on the bench for Liverpool, they've got Kelleher, Konate, Keita, Firmino, Salah, Gomez, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Curtis Jones, and Takumi Minamino right there. So there is the Liverpool side. Salah is on the bench. That's the big news. but Jota comes in for him, and we know what Jota's form has been like against Arsenal. So I'm a little bit worried, especially looking at we've got Cedric playing at right back, which was to be expected, but we know his flaws defensively. He struggled on the weekend against Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes is a quality player, do not get me wrong, especially 1v1. However, the level of Jota and Mane and Diaz, it's just that little bit higher than Harvey Barnes, isn't it? And that's putting it nicely. So I'm not looking forward to that right back situation. And as Ed puts in here, was this a game too soon for Tommy at right back? Yeah, it was. He did play this game in February, in fact, when we played against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, and that's where he re-aggravated his injury. He's been having an ongoing calf issue, and it's been before that. I know he missed a couple of games before that, but he missed the game against Norwich back in late December. Came in against City, was outstanding there, but then re-aggravated that injury, missed a couple of weeks out, came back, was feeling all right. He was fine in training, and then he didn't even train prior to the Liverpool game, and he picked up and he made it worse. So, but speaking of injuries, we've got Paxton here saying hamstrings getting better. Been working out a little at a time, so I've been focusing on that. A game coming up in 13 days. I might be on the bench, so we'll see. Hopefully, Paxton, 13 days. It's a race against time. Hopefully, he can be back fit, ready for that. And that will be during the international breakup, wouldn't it? So, yeah, at least you'll have some football in your system there. Hopefully, you can get back, man, hopefully. But don't rush yourself like Tomiyasu and then delay the comeback even further. Wait, it's Tereak versus Tishi Derby. Indeed, it is. G Staffy, strong lineup. Can I go for it tonight? We need to push them. So from the start, I do think you're right, Mr. PM. I was about to say Mr. 200. It is a strong lineup for both sides. They are going with it. When we look at the defense for both sides and back five, if we can include the goalkeeper, it's their first choice. It's that continuity, which is why, in terms of the form in 2022, in the last 10 games, if you look at it, we've actually picked up the same amount of points as Liverpool. So going into it, it's going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult. It's going to be a tight game, I do believe. Having said that, hopefully we don't concede early and get battered, but the first goal is vital in this one. I know that's a cliche that gets brought up a lot when we're talking about football games, but in this one in particular, with both sides having a good defensive record throughout the league so far. I know Liverpool, I'm looking at Liverpool, and they are susceptible with that very high line that they play. But let's be honest, if we're watching it, they do catch opposition players offside more times than they don't. If we look at the Chelsea game, there was a lot of missed chances from Chelsea there. So hopefully we can have that level of chances, and we've got to take them if we are to grab anything out of this game, in all fairness, because Liverpool going forward, as I said, we're not going to be as strong defensively as even like Chelsea are, because that's where they build. That's where their best attackers are come from defense. And with Cedric playing at right back, I know I'm going to pinpoint this a lot, and I'm really going to be keeping my eye out on Cedric and how he deals with Luis Diaz, because I don't really have that much faith going into it. I'll be honest with you, people. I will really be honest with you, but it's going to be interesting how we deal with that situation there. And obviously for Liverpool, their biggest threat going forward, they've got the clinical finishing of Jota, ruthless aerial threat. That's going to be key to look at. Mane has a good record against Arsenal also. Luis Diaz, you can see him having a great time up against, once again, Cedric, if he finds himself on that left-hand side. They might be trying to work things through there. Alexander-Arnold and Robertson, that's the creativity. That's where it comes through the most. And Thiago adds that something different when he plays, because they actually create from a central position. When Bobby Firmino's not playing and Thiago's not playing, they really do lack something through the middle, and they can be quite predictable. Not saying that you can always manage and cope with it, but they're quite predictable in terms of where they're going to attack and the width that they like to play with, because it does really have like an umbrella sort of situation. But Alexander-Arnold, when he picks up those central positions and those half spaces, whips them balls into the box with the quality that he has, with Diogo Jota in the air, that's going to be something serious to manage and to watch. And his movement is also what creates the space for Diogo Jota. Mane's good in the air. We scored a couple of headers against us also. So it's really something to look at. But as I said, what we can look at as an Arsenal fan, is going forward in quickly progressing the ball through that midfield with that extremely high line that they do play with at certain times. Can we time our runs correctly? Martinelli, he's going to be vital. Initially, when we started the game in the Carabao Cup, he was looking a bit of a threat for Trent Alexander-Arnold, although overall I thought Trent dealt with him well. We know Trent Alexander-Arnold is definitely better going forward than he is defensively, although I do think his defensive weaknesses are overhyped a little bit and are over exaggerated, and people pay too much attention to that, thinking that he's really poor and that susceptible. Yes, he's not as good as he is going forward because he's one of the best attackers in the league, let alone fullbacks at going forward. And you've seen that with the likes of João Cancelo and with Man City sitting pretty at the top of the league. That's really where a lot of creativity has come from. And Kieran Tierney, guys, I will talk about Kieran Tierney because we're talking about the battle of the fullbacks. It's going to be interesting how he copes with it tonight, because we have seen him take a more reserve role with Cedric playing at right back, who likes to attack and make the overlapping runs a bit more than what Tomiyasu does. So we've seen Tierney, he was better defensively than Cedric, take up those positions there and be a bit more reluctant to go forward and really overlap Martinelli. And some people, some Arsenal fans I've spoke to have said that they think that Martinelli is a reason for that. And you can understand why, because Martinelli does like to go left and does like to go right. He's not always trying to play in the half spaces that we see Emile Smith-Rowe try to do when he comes on from that left-hand side and really link play in such a way that we know Martinelli, we know he's wonderful at so many things, so direct with his running, and he's a nuisance when out of possession also, just how he presses and how he engages in that press and how aggressive he is. But ESR, that would have been my option. But you know what? Mikel Arteta's gone with Martinelli, and he's gone with him for a reason. And are we going to see a different type of Martinelli tonight? Are we going to see similar to what he has been? And what he has been, I will be honest, ladies and gents, correct me if you think if I'm wrong. I do think Martinelli has been a little bit inconsistent, and that's to be expected with someone who's so young and the levels that Saka and ESR have set when they have played, that level of consistency. We've heard a lot of Arsenal players in the media come out and speak about that and say, you know what? Ramsdale, when he spoke about it, and he said the consistency that they have shown for the age and experience that they have is remarkable, and you can't always set some players to that high standard, and you can't expect that. But with Martinelli, he has been a shining light for this season, of course, when it's especially towards the latter end, past the halfway period. But looking at it, I'm hoping it can cause a problem, but I've spoken too much now. Now it's time to hear your guys' thoughts in the chat. And Paxton coming in saying, how many seasons does Henderson have in him at Liverpool? It's a good question. He did sign a new contract in the summer. He was linked with Arsenal in the summer and for a little short period of time, but then the contract got sorted. So it just shows you how the validity of a lot of these links. But you know what? With Henderson, he's not had a great season, has he, Paxton? And he has underperformed in a lot of the big games that I've seen him playing. But having said that, watch him now dominating that right centre midfield position in that half space. I think probably at the level required at Liverpool, I'd probably say maximum 2 seasons. Maybe next season will be his last one. And then they may look to refresh in that midfield position. We know Fabio Carvalho, who's looking to be coming in from Fulham next season. They tried to get the deal done in January, but it didn't work out. It fell through in the last minute. However, it looks very likely that he will be making that move. Is he on the bench? No, Harvey Elliott did from Fulham to Liverpool at a younger age. But Fabio Carvalho, he looks to be coming in. Is he going to be that Henderson replacement? Are they going to be looking elsewhere for someone else to add that bit of steel and experience in there? And that real aggression, the legs, the energy that Henderson does provide, because he's key to this Liverpool system. And when he's not playing, and when he is at his best, you can really notice him, and he really does make things tick. But when he's not at his best, you can quite notice that also. So I'm saying 2 seasons max is my guess. Let me know your thoughts. Look at that, Bobby saying Diaz right there. Diaz, that is the issue, man. That's the one I've been thinking about. Sleepless nights. If I've been having sleepless nights, imagine what Cedric's been thinking. going into it. Sorry, I'm just going to get some water. So yeah, I'm worried about him. That's the big worry for me. Paxton, remember when Henderson was called a flop at Liverpool? Hey, it just shows you, people, just shows you that you can't be too quick to write off players, because he was. And a lot of Liverpool fans themselves didn't like him. They didn't really rate him, and they didn't see, because we know with Henderson, he's limited technically, but what he has done, and compared to, when I say limited technically, I'm saying compared to the likes of Thiago, he's never going to be on the same level as Thiago. And you've heard this comparison a lot with Pogba and Henderson. Pogba's a much more gifted player than Jordan Henderson. But what's happened with Jordan Henderson's career, he's worked under a manager like Jurgen Klopp, who's got the very best out of him, found him in the system, and he's negated those flaws that he may have and got the best out of his game. So yeah, remember when people called him a flop? This is what I'm saying, people. You can't be too quick to judge players. And hey, what people were calling, the man on the thumbnail when you clicked on this video a flop. Just saying, it was too early. Question, T, if you could have one Liverpool player, who would you take? Oh, and put into this side, Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's probably, do you know what? It's either Trent, Fabinho, or Jota. Trent, Fabinho, or Jota in this current Arsenal side. Could you imagine Fabinho and Partey in the middle? That'd be crazy. Could you imagine Trent at right back? That would be nuts as well. I don't think Ben White would be the centre back that you would want covering Trent in that right position. Matip, excellent defender, 1v1. He's got very good recovery pace also. Aerial threat dominant. The centre backs are amazing. So maybe with Trent, it wouldn't quite work at Arsenal in terms of a balance perspective. So I would either go with Fabinho or Jota. Ooh, I'm going to go Fabinho just because of how much I rate him. But Jota would be amazing. I've gone with Fabinho. Who would you go for, Matt? Let me know your thoughts on that one there. And Liverpool fans, who would you take out of this Arsenal side and put into yours? Would any? For me, I'm looking at. I know he's not the same type of player, but Ødegaard for Henderson, that could definitely work. That would definitely do something. Ødegaard for Henderson. Who else? That's probably it, really. Yeah, Ødegaard for Henderson. And some Liverpool fans who are sick of Mane now, so they may go with Saka over Mane, something like that. Yeah, I remember when Liverpool bought Rodriguez, Henderson, and someone else. Was it Jovanovic? That season? I was laughing. He's been great for them. Yeah, we can't laugh now. And look at what vibes he's saying in here. Might dip for a quick minute. If Brighton score to see expressions lose it. Do you know what? I forgot that game's even on. We've got the Champions League games coming on also. What time are we on now? 1:45. So yeah, we're about half an hour still until kickoff here. Pino saying, I'm so pleased we didn't go back. We didn't go with a back three. Arteta ball versus Clippity Klopp ball. It's going to be interesting and a real test of our quality. I know there's some Arsenal fans that have been out there, Moss in particular, who thinks that we should go to a back three when we play against these teams like Liverpool, how Chelsea have been able to keep the games close with them. In and out of the league, when they played them, they've picked up 2 points against them. And then when they played them in the Carabao Cup, they were arguably the better team and had the better chances. But they're just showing Luis Diaz here. I can't even look at the screen. It's going to scare me. But big up skeptics. Oh, big up skeptics. You're going to show the match? Unfortunately, skeptics, I can't. YouTube won't allow me to do that. So what we do here is just do a watch along, like talk about the game. You're more than welcome to be in and join and talk about the game with us if you want. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't, man. Yeah, sorry, man. I apologize. But thanks for Paxton for clearing it up. But yeah, well, if anyone knows anything for skeptics, then yeah, hopefully we can try and sort that one out there. Martinelli has had spells in and out of the team, so I don't think it's a concern right now until next season. Yeah, it's true, but next season, hopefully that we'll have a bit more. We have competition for places anyway on that left-hand side with Emil Smith-Rowe and Martinelli, and that's probably a testament to both each other. They're pushing each other a lot. And Martinelli has improved in his performance. I do think he's gone up to another level in his game. Still not at that world-class level that you hear some people say. But he has improved this season. We've seen something different from him. I've just noticed, man. I've seen Firmino's on the bench. So they've even got Firmino, Salah, Keita, to come on. Oh man, Firmino's always had a good record against us also, but I'm hoping these things will change tonight. I really am. Because look, listen, Mane, Jota, Firmino, Salah, they've all had brilliant records against Arsenal. And they're the danger men. They're the most likely goal scorers. But yeah, I do think we'll have to look at Martinelli at some point. And I don't know. I think I've just said that, and I've not really thought about what I've said. So I do think that Martinelli, he has been well. And yeah, I didn't think he had his greatest game against Leicester, even though he grabbed an assist from a corner. But yeah, I think Smith Rowe, I would prefer him. But he's only just come back, and Martinelli has been playing well overall this season. The pressure is to beat you is too much, and I'll get him first in the chat. Henderson's leadership is his X factor. Yeah, it is. It is, and that's important in football. The intangibles. How many times will you see me talk about that on the channel? It's all about up there, rather than I can't show you my feet. I ain't gonna show you my feet on camera. Don't worry. I won't give you the the nightmare of seeing that, the scare. If Henderson performs well, T has a curse for real. I don't say that, man. I know I've been speaking about him. I think he has been underperforming this season. I've said that. Now Q Henderson having a masterclass. Who would you take, Matt G? That's the question. Someone needs to explain to me how 5'2" Jota scores so many headers. It's that movement. That's what it is, Matt. It's more. It's not even the jumping ability. It's the movement, the sensing danger and sensing where the space is and where that ball is going to be whipped into. It's something that you can't really teach players. You can't teach young attackers to know where the ball's going to be put in the box. We've seen top players who, do you know what? Ronaldo, who's got a tremendous leaping ability, but he knows where that ball is going to drop. He knows it before the opposition defender, and that's what allows them to score so many headers. And that's why Jota is so good in the air, because his movement is ridiculous. And Ed will be able to tell you, as a Wolves fan, during his time at Wolves, he wasn't the most clinical, but now he seems to be taking a lot of his chances and a lot more on a frequent basis. So that's something to worry about. Again, his movement in the air is a problem. Where everyone judges players, buys players too quickly for example, in the World Cup, plays well for a few games, adds 50 million to the price tag. Never understood it. It's that panic world. It just shows you that there isn't much organization or for a lot of teams and a lot within this sport. There isn't that much strategic planning that you would expect, hence United, Arsenal over the years, but we seem to have changed that of late and taken a lot more of a structured and careful and really strategic approach. Whereas a lot of the other sides, they look at the World Cup, even Real Madrid, one of the most successful teams ever, probably the biggest team in the world. They react to a lot of tournaments and yeah, a lot of the hype also, and it's done them well of late. But previously with the Galacticos, it didn't quite work out. So yeah, Gabriel next to exactly. Hopefully. Big up Hamza in the place. What up, bro? Big up. Hopefully Arsenal drop points. Big up to yourself, Hamza. Manchester United fan, of course. That's why he's coming in there saying that. But hey, you can't be a Man United fan hoping for Liverpool win and push them towards the title. Do you know what I mean? Come on, Hamza. I'm not expecting points in this one. I'm not having an expectation of winning, of course, and I don't think many Arsenal fans are. But I sense something. I don't know. Am I being deluded when I'm saying I sense something? I'm sensing us getting a result. I've not said a win. I haven't said that. Don't try and put them words in my mouth. I said, yeah, sensing something. Let me see. Let's see what you're saying. Gabriel next to VVD. Okay, that's what you're going for, Tish. Okay, that would be good. But Matip's quality, though. I can't lie. I love Gabriel. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I think he will be a top 5 centre-back in the world at some point in his career. But Joel Matip, one of the most underrated centre-backs there is. I think he's starting to get his plaudits now and his ratings because he's been fitter this season. He's played a lot more games than he has previously. So I think he's starting to get his flowers. But yeah, Joel Matip has always been at a ridiculously high level for me. And even before Van Dijk came in, he was definitely their best defender. And when they were missing him, they looked a lot more susceptible. He's come in. Joel Gomez can't get back into the side since his injury. And that's going to be interesting with Joel Gomez. He's been linked with Real Madrid. And you'd think that's a step up from Liverpool in a way. And it's definitely a step sideways, not necessarily a step down. So That's not a bad sideways step for Joe Gomez, he's barely played for Liverpool so far this season. Yet Fabinho, he's a Xhaka upgrade and a half, most definitely. So I'll go with that there, yeah. And then we could play Tomiyasu, Fabinho, and then really free up the attackers to do what they do best at Arsenal. Tereak's not wearing his trousers. I am wearing shorts. You're right. I'm not wearing trousers, but I'm wearing shorts. Jota is the new Tim Cahill. Tim Cahill, another one who's brilliant at that, sensing when the ball was going to drop aerially, scored so many goals for club and country for Everton. Whilst playing with Mikel Arteta, I'm sure Mikel Arteta can testament to that. Testify to that, not testament. Jota at Wolves, he was a streaky player. He'd go on a run of scoring in 5 and 7, but then not again for about 10 games. He's upgraded his play and his teammates, and he's flying. I think that's it, a combination of both. That was on my birthday. Actually, I forgot the last time we played Liverpool was on my birthday, wasn't it? And we got smacked 4-0. So hopefully the same won't happen here. And oh my days, I've just thought of this. Happy birthday to the sisters, to Kez. And that's crazy. How's that? I just remembered that, not remembered their birthday, but just remembered that we're playing on my sister's birthday, not my twin sisters, but my sisters who are twins birthday. And we played in the first game on my birthday. Happy birthday to Alicia and Kez. Big up. And look who's in here. Aled from Klopp Talk TV. Support the brother. Support to yourself. Smash a like on his stream. Hopefully you won't be cheering, my bro. Hopefully you won't. I'm sure you're doing a watch along for this one also. But big up Aled, man. Every single time. Go subscribe to Klopp Talk TV right there. Good Liverpool fan. He's not biased at all. He's always welcome on the channel, Aled. Top guy, and he's amazing, man. And you know what? He's a Liverpool fan that you can tolerate. There isn't too many of those, is there? But big up Aled again. Tim Cahill, now a board member. Cas Upren, a strange move. Are they a Belgian team? Strange move, especially since he has a licensing for coaching. Interesting. Do you know what? With Tim Cahill, when he was speaking in the studios during the World Cup, I was quite impressed with him and his football knowledge. We see a lot of pundits and whatnot, and pundits that played for your club and legends of your club, Paxton, who you sit there and you think, oh, man, we could do a much better job. Paxton, I know for a fact you know a lot more about football than these guys. And yeah, blaming the manager. Sorry, it's getting me mad. I'm not even a Man United fan, and I'm here for you losing. Big up, brother, on the grind. Hope you're well. Lad, but not at 10 p.m. tonight. Hopefully you're not well. You'll be going fast asleep. Not too happy, but big up to yourself. Peony Ween coming in saying points would be great, but really I just want us to go toe-to-toe and fight. So yeah, similar to what we had against Manchester City without the disappointment. And if we are coming out of this game disappointed, like refereeing decisions or just missed chances, that's a sign of improvement from where we've come from. Because even when we was finishing 4th place, we've got to remember we haven't competed against sides like this and actually gone toe-to-toe with the team of level of Liverpool right now, at the level of Liverpool and Man City for ages. It was a brand new feeling when we did it at the Emirates against Man City, and we were the better side. And Pep Guardiola came out and said it. I'm not saying that everything Pep Guardiola says is gospel, but yeah, it was clear to see we gained so many plaudits for that and so much banter as well. Because you're celebrating a loss, all of this. But yeah, it was a pleasing performance to see. Hopefully, we can put something of a similar level. Let's make this Emirates a fortress, Arsenal fans. Those of you that are there, I know you're not going to be watching, but yeah. I just want to see that. Let's continue this. Look at that. Look at the training kit right now. You can see the London Underground, the Arsenal Underground on the back of the top right there. That looks nice. Arsenal make a fortune out of these, even during our worst period. Backing Arsenal in this, no way. We are getting top 4 and can't back Liverpool whatsoever. Do you think you're still going to get it, Paxton? Kane's Mr. Sitter. Oh, wow. Have you got Kane? Is Kane your captain as well? Oh, unfortunate, Ed. Kane can be very inconsistent. I don't know. I think Harry Kane, this season he has been. I think this has been his worst season. But usually he's quite consistent with his finishing. A lot of strikers miss big chances. We've got to remember that as well sometimes is, the fact that strikers are getting those chances is the most important thing. I think like a good conversion rate for football is like 25%, which is 25% of your shots, and that's your striker. And you got to be thinking strikers are taking shots most likely from inside the box, so they're usually high percentage chances. So with Harry Kane, he might go and bang one now. We got to be careful. They are playing Brighton. Tereak for Russian. No. Big up Casey, but none of that. Big up Natty in the place. Yo, bro, hope you're keeping well, man. Nice out, man. Missing you, bro. Missing you, big man. We have to catch up soon for sure. But let me know what your thoughts are going on into this game. What do you think the score is going to be? Yeah, it's going to be a bit mad. I'll take a point now. I'll snap your arm off for a point. I just want to see a performance. If we do lose, I want to see something similar to Manchester City, where it's just probably us lacking that bit of ruthlessness. I don't think Liverpool will be as bad as Man City were in that day. I think Liverpool, they have been the best side in this year, in 2022. So it's going to be interesting to have a look on that. It is going to be interesting. Mara's coming in saying win probability 46% for Liverpool, 26% draw, 28% Arsenal. That's about right, Mara's. Big up yourself. And you know what? I agree with that. I'd probably say that is the percentages that I would go for. Really, there is more of a chance. I'd probably say there's a bigger chance of a draw than an Arsenal win, but we'll have to wait and see. Smash that like button. Apologies, man, for a Crystal Palace fan. And Natty coming in saying, I think Liverpool 3-1. I'll be quite disappointed if we concede 3 goals. If we lose 2-1, 2-0, I can take it. But yeah, 3-1. That'll be Liverpool on fire, I think, in this one. But if we grab a goal, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, how do you think we're going to perform though, Natty? How do you think that's going to be? How's it going to turn out in that way? Do you think Arsenal will improve and show something similar against how we did against Man City, or do you think Liverpool will just be too good for us and just dominate the game? Something similar to what we saw in the Carabao Cup. However, there was context into that. There was context for both sides because, Mane, Salah wasn't playing and they didn't have Diaz at the time. But apart from that, they were playing Jota. They played that Cade Gordon, who didn't have a great game, but was a young player. He had a massive chance to score in that one. And you think if that falls to Mane, Diaz or Jota, it will be a goal. Having said that, Xhaka was suspended due to that red card he picked up in the first leg. Partey just come back from African Cup of Nations. And Sambi Lokonga was in the middle by himself. Sorry, people. I need to have a drink of water, man. Sorry, I'll get into this comment. They're just talking about our Norwegian superstar, Martin Ødegaard. No, not Erling Haaland. He'll be here next season. I'm joking. With me, he has the confidence in MA to get his tactics spot on. Just need the big decisions to go our way and calm heads. Yeah, exactly that. We do need the big... Do you know what? That's what we need. And that's the difference from what we had in our last game against Man City. We didn't have the big decisions go our way. We should have had a penalty. I remember that against Ødegaard. And yeah, we didn't keep our heads calm as soon as we got wronged. Also with that Bernardo Silva penalty, where he went down, Xhaka tugged his shirt. And as he went down, and I saw the exact same thing happen in Newcastle, in the Chelsea versus Newcastle game with Chalobah, and it wasn't given then. So it shows that we were right to be aggrieved and feel aggrieved at that moment in time. But they're just showing the party Xhaka, Ødegaard midfield. 12 games with 10 wins, and then the dramatically different without. So yeah, am I on the right time? I am. What time are we on now? We've got 15 minutes till kickoff. Make sure you hit that like button, people. If you haven't done so already, please share the stream. It does help a lot. It does, definitely. And Natty's coming in saying, it depends on how ambitious you are, actually. I'm rethinking this. Arteta is intelligent. I think he will play for a draw, and maybe the odd goal will be in it as long as you don't concede early. I think you're spot on with that, Natty. I totally agree. I do think it will be a tight game. As I said that, I was saying it earlier, but as I've said that now, watch it now. It will be something like a 3-1. But I think how Arteta really does try and come out in these games. He does try and keep it tight. And even against lesser sides, teams that we're expected to beat, we don't usually pump them. I know we went through that period where we beat Southampton 3-0, Leeds, when they were in that that dire straight in terms of their squad. And then Norwich when we beat them 5-1. But usually we tend to keep it quite close, like how we did against Leicester, by the odd goal or two. So in this game, I do think he will set out in a different way. But sometimes what we have seen from Arteta is he kind of overthinks it and has that little bit of Pep Guardiola in him as well and makes a crazy tactical change. I've not seen anything glaring from the first 11 so far, but maybe in formation-wise or something tactically, we'll have to keep an eye on that and see if it works, it works. He's made some huge decisions in the past. I remember in the North London derby when the whole Aubameyang situation there, when he was late, he was dropped, and a lot of Arsenal fans at the time were going, "What's he doing? This is going to be this is going to break him. This is going to be the end of Arteta, etc., etc." The captain's falling out with him, and look what's happened now. And I've been saying this. I liked Aubameyang because of his goal scoring threat. He was our biggest goal scoring threat. But we did play a lot worse with Aubameyang in the side. We didn't have anywhere as much control. We didn't create anywhere near as much chances for the likes of Saka, Martinelli, Emile Smith-Rowe, or anyone around in and around that area, because it was all through Aubameyang. And if he wasn't having a good day, it was a bad day for Arsenal in that case. So I do think you are right here in Arteta's intelligence, and he will keep it tight, keep it close, maybe a draw. But that first goal, as long as we don't concede early, you're spot on. No Mo Salah, no Parry. Hi T, I'm back now. Thoughts on Palace versus Manchester City? Palace 4 points against Man City. You can't write it. Only Man City haven't even scored against Palace in 190 minutes because of the added time added on. So yeah, crazy man. That's crazy. But you guys performed valiantly in both games. Man City definitely did have their chances and probably did enough to win it with the chances that they created, but you always kept it a close game. And as long as you can do that and things fall your way, you'll always be in with a chance in this league. And that's why I really rate what Patrick Vieira is doing at Crystal Palace and what you guys are doing. And now you got Everton on the weekend entering it after a great performance against Man City. Hopefully you can carry that momentum, and the likes of Conor Gallagher's legs aren't too drained in that one. So yeah, and then who knows, Wembley back again for Palace. We'll have to wait and see. As it stands, Brighton up to 12th, 34 with 34 points. Leicester 13 with 33. Newcastle 14th with 31, although Leicester has 3 games in hand and Newcastle has 1. Is that over Brighton? I see. No Pirlo, no party, no Salah, no party. Hopefully you're right, Casey. And Gabriel has been solid. But I worry for White on that right side with Jota and Diaz. It's a great point as well. We know with White, he had a great performance against Leicester on the weekend, and we have seen him against Liverpool. I remember in that first game and against Manchester United, where he did struggle defensively on that right side against elite attackers, and that's what tends to happen. And with Cedric out on that right side, that could be the issue in those half spaces, reading, sensing danger, being there athletically, physically matching the likes of Jota, Diaz, or if Mane drifts out there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that at some point also. I forgot. And that could be the weakness. And Tomiyasu does help Ben White a lot in those situations because he provides that athleticism that we don't see that Ben White naturally doesn't have to keep up with the likes of these. So that could be the issue. And those crosses to the back post as well, now you're thinking about it, from Alexander-Arnold, we're going to have to be alert to those. To be fair to Cedric, he was alert to those when it was crossed to the back post to Harvey Barnes. It was just the 1v1 battles. When he was dribbling up against him, it was causing me nightmares. So with Diaz, what I've seen from him so far, yeah, it's not looking great. But we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Hopefully I'm wrong. Big up yourself, Tweet. Big up to yourself, Lewis, my fellow Gooner. Hope you keep them well. Let me know your predictions in the chat. What's the poll saying right now? What are you guys saying in the poll? 44% Arsenal win. Gooners, you're standing up strong. I'm loving it. Hopefully you're right, man. Liverpool 37% and 19% for a draw. The Gooners are coming out on top here. If you lose, do you think that it will affect your top 4 contention for the running? Do you know what? I don't think it will. I don't think it depends on how we lose in this one. And even when we have lost big, like when we did against Liverpool, we have bounced back in the games that we're expected to win. And I think that's the difference between Arsenal, Manchester United and Spurs, is how we perform in these games that we're expected to win, and we just can pick up the points and keep going and go on a run of games that we have done previously. And even when we weren't performing as good as we are now, we still were able and managed to go on a run. So I don't think it will do too much. My only issue is, and the only way I can see us dropping out of that top four, Arsenal fans in the chat, let me know if you think this is also the case, is if we pick up injuries to key players. And those key players are Partey, Odegaard, Gabriel, or Lacazette. If we pick up any injuries to those four, one of four, I think we will have an adjustment period and it will be difficult. The reason I say Odegaard is because of how important he is in a creative aspect centrally. We've seen since Odegaard has come in that we can create from a central position. Previously, we looked very predictable in a way. We weren't creating from a central area. It was through Kieran Tierney a lot of the time, crossing the ball in. We don't necessarily have a striker who thrives off of crosses. And it was quite predictable in that sense. Saka in those wide positions, not looking to create centrally. I think ESR, Emile Smith-Rowe, is a much better left winger than he is centrally, because he can link up play well. He's very good at linking up with Lacazette. We saw an upturn in our form last season when Emile Smith-Rowe came into the side. But with that vision and how he can keep the ball and play those ridiculous first-time passes from Odegaard, a bit like David Silva-esque. That's who I think he has been more like. If we lose him, that'll be a problem. Gabriel, defensively, he's been rock solid. And you know what? We have seen a massive improvement since Gabriel's come back into the side. Athletically, he's there. Aggressively. Even aerially, we got to think aerially, both boxes. He's been a goal threat for us also. And then Thomas Partey, we know the importance of Thomas Partey this season. When he has been missing, even when he hasn't been performing at his best, we miss him highly. With Xhaka and Lokonga in the midfield, Lokonga isn't quite ready. And I remember when you was talking about this, Natty, also with Lokonga, that you really rated him, but you just know he's not quite ready for the Premier League yet. Maybe another season or two. I'd probably go lean towards the 2 seasons, because this Premier League is a very tough league, very demanding, and he has to grow physically into that as well. And then, Lacazette, because we literally don't have another striking option that's even close to the level. And then you've also gone and put in Saka too. I would say Saka. I would definitely say Saka also. I think we probably, I would definitely say Saka. But when we played against Manchester United without Saka, I know we lost the game. Martinelli was out on that right, and we had ESR. As long as we looked okay going forward in certain aspects, but Saka is so important, isn't he, into how he's and how we play down that right hand side, and when he cuts inside, how he uses his body is essential for that. So I would agree with you and say Saka is also. Morata starting over Dybala. Juve don't really help themselves as Tottenham are winning 1-0. Who scored for Tottenham? Evening, Big T. Big up to yourself, Matt. Looking fresh. Wish I could say the same. Arsenal to win the Eurovision this year. My words. Big up to yourself, Matt. Hope you keep them well. I know who you're backing for this one for sure. And come on, Arsenal says really. Big up my brother, really. So hope you keep him well. You got that new phone yet, my bro? But now, come on, Arsenal. Wow. I know you don't want Man United back in Europe as well, but in the Champions League to hide for these, man. And you definitely don't want Liverpool to win the league. Saka is only as good as Tereak behind him holding the defence together. Then Spurs, Romero scored. Christian Romero. After what he did to Harry Maguire, laughing in his face. Yeah. But fair enough. I'm guessing it's from a set piece. But big up Natty for that, bringing us update there. Manchester United's game to go Leicester, Everton away, Norwich at home, Liverpool, Arsenal away. And that was a 12:30 kickoff on BT Sport. That's mad. I know you played the Manchester Derby on a 12:30, but this one, I'm not used to seeing that. I automatically thought that we'd be playing each other on a Sunday. And you've got Liverpool in that midweek on the Tuesday. And then we've got Chelsea on the Wednesday. So it's not great for either of us. So that's what I was talking to Arsenal fans. And I'm saying our actual game in hand is against Aston Villa on the weekend now. Because you're going to be playing against Liverpool the same time we're playing against Chelsea. So our game in hand is against Aston Villa on the weekend, not Liverpool, if you know what I mean. So it's for Spurs to win every game and stop Arsenal. That's what Paxton's going for. Love the cap. Is that old school? Yeah, it is. This one's a new school. This one's this season's away kit. But yeah, this is the old school bruised banana cap that my nephew got me. Big up, Drew, man. Thank you. Big up to yourself, No House. Nice seeing you. It's been a while. Hope you're keeping well. Luke in the place, and it's all about Brighton versus Tottenham. Luke, most definitely not. And you're winning, so that's why I know you're in the chat. But big up yourself, Luke. Hope you're keeping well, man. Big up to Tereak. Big up to yourself, man. Big up to yourself, Football Fan Show. Is that Oris in the place? Big up Oris. Yes, T Money. Yes, sent to Tereak Talks fan. Come on, you gooners. Literally just came off football. Did you win? Let me know, Wilf. Let me know if you did win. Good to see Arsenal on the way up after being in the doldrums for a while. Hashtag please take DC out. I'll pass on that one. Bro, I was laughing yesterday because you could see it's a mile away. Yeah, it's true. I was talking to some United fans and you know what? Some of them were saying that you're only 3 or 4 players away from being a top side. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's a lot more than that. I think you need to get rid of a lot of these players that just aren't fitting. They're just not hit. Like, you know, we're talking about Ronaldo. We know about his elite mentality. But at this point in his career, it's not where Man United need to be going for. You're a project. You need to start a new project. You need to rebuild and start again. Rip it up and get rid of these, like, veterans and stuff because it's just a complete mismatch of quality even. And yeah, it just doesn't lead well. And you're not all on the same page together fighting for the same thing in that way. But I'm not saying Ronaldo's the problem, but there's so much that needs to be done and ripped up out of United, starting with his captain. It's a bit cruel, Slabhead, getting Romero verbal, but he actually deserves it. He was terrible. Yeah, he has been. He has been. I can't even defend that. And big up Moss in the place. Moss in the house. Here we go. The game is getting ready, people. 15 people in the watching right now. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. The big one is here, ladies and gents. The players are coming out. They took off their tops. They're having a word now as they're showing the lineups on the screen. I'm having a bit of my water to get my composure and my voice back so I don't run away. But guys, it's the big one. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. What's the poll saying? 53% Arsenal. Come on, Gooners, you're backing it. Hopefully we can cause an upset here. I'm sensing we can get something. I really am, but maybe I'm being deluded. Maybe I'm going a little bit too much. Maybe I'm going too far, but the fact that I'm feeling excited for a game like this is completely different to how I've been feeling for most of my Arsenal life, watching Arsenal. And it's not a true watch-along without Moss. Paxton, it's not a true watch-along without all of you guys in the place, especially all of you, man. You all do make it. Thank you so much. Paxton, been missing you also, man, in the other watch-alongs, but I hope you're keeping good, man. Yeah, it's your favourite United fan. Definitely not. Oh, big up to yourself, Horace. Big up, man. Sending love to you, man. Creamy and Moss, exactly right there. The link up. What did you call him? The Ross and what's something out of Friends? I haven't watched Friends. That might be another topic. Are they drunk? Big up, man. Who are you on about? The United fans. That's it. Yeah, I know. I thought it was a bit mad also. Arsenal need to do the footballing world a favour and stop Liverpool tonight. We cannot, under any circumstances, let them win the quad. I don't think they'll win the quad. I really don't think so. But if, you know what, we can try and stop that from happening for you, Matt. For sure. They are what, you know what, the fact that they're, whatever competition they're in, they're going to be the favourites, aren't they, Liverpool? I'll be back at half-time. Now, TV is normally 2 minutes behind Sky TV, so don't want spoilers. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm seeing Salah on the bench now, but big up to yourself, Mr. 200. Thank you for coming in out. We'll look forward to having you back at half-time and hearing your thoughts. Do Liverpool really want to win the league? Mo Salah benched. It's the FA Cup. He should be rested in it. How sad is it, people? Like Goldbridge after the Spurs game is the hope. Yeah, it is like that. It's wet. We need to be careful with our tackling tonight. We need to keep our heads also. As the game is about to kick off, people. Big up Mo in the place. Well, and after I will. I might do something after the game, actually, Mo. So stay tuned for that. But the game has kicked off, people. Liverpool kicking from right to left and Arsenal kicking from left to right in this first half. Let's go, people. Come on. Liverpool now on the ball. trying to assert their dominance early. But here's Thiago now on the edge. Tries to spray it out to Mane. Mane's on this right wing position. He's up against Tierney. Decides to cut back to Trent, who takes a touch and whips it in already. And Ramsdale is nowhere near the cross. And it's a corner for Liverpool already. Good start for Liverpool. Arsenal, bit nervous already. Ramsdale not anywhere near the cross, not claiming it. Elects to punch it. Hasn't done well there. But a corner for Liverpool in the opening minute. Hopefully, man. Oh, yes, I forgot the countdown. I'm in 1 minute now. 1 minute 1, 1 minute 2, 1 minute 3, 1 minute 4, 1 minute 5. As the corner's whipped in. Van Dijk with the header. Over the bar. Corner again for Liverpool. Deflection off of Arsenal. I'm in 1 minute 18 seconds. Let me know how that is. Friends is overrated. Oh, no. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, Arsenal. Is it my right? Yeah. Oh, stop getting me confused, Matt. So, yeah. It's because it's backwards on StreamYard, isn't it? But Liverpool with the corner. Trent from this right-hand side with the outswinging corner here. Liverpool big threats in the box with Matip, Van Dijk. And it is found Van Dijk and he's drawn a save out of Ramsdale already. Good save from Aaron Ramsdale down to Ramsdale's left. Arsenal not picking up Van Dijk with a free header, from the corner. Got to do better there. Thomas Partey slow to react to that situation, but Ramsdale relatively comfortable for the Arsenal keeper. Turn up. We got to turn up. Client's gone now. That's what we love to hear. 2 minutes in. Another corner for Liverpool. Trent with the outswinger again. Headed away to the edge of Luis Diaz this time, who tries to whip one back in. Headed away by Ben White. Martinelli can't get it clear. Lacazette. But it breaks free for Martinelli, who goes back to Ramsdale. Liverpool putting on a high press, as you can imagine. Tierney. Deflected, goes out for an Arsenal throw-in. Hopefully we can get our foot on the ball, relax in this one. Is that the Arsenal set piece coach they're showing here? Because, yeah, we haven't conceded from a corner all season, I believe. Yeah, we haven't conceded once. And I'm glad. That's what we like to hear. This is going to be frantic. It started off that already. Partey, nice turn. Thomas Partey. That's good. Good play from Arsenal already. Here's Ødegaard now. Driving forward. Tries to pick out Saka, but Robertson will cut out the pass and keep possession as well. But Ødegaard wins it back. Keep playing. No foul. No. Never a free kick. Never a free kick, referee. That was never a free kick. No. It's a good interception from Robertson to cut out a pass to Saka. But Ødegaard actually does well to win the ball there. It's never a foul already. We don't like this from the ref. I can't be seeing this from RJ Mariner tonight. I'm not having it. Okay? Not tonight. We can't be doing this again. We got to get these decisions to go our way. But Ødegaard with that pass there, a little bit short for Saka. Needs to put a bit more behind it. But that was good. Good counter-attacking play from Arsenal. The counter-attacking opportunities will be there against Liverpool once again with that high line. Ref slander already, who'd have thought? As we try and find Saka here, he's up against Van Dijk. And Van Dijk deals with him well, as you can expect. Someone clipped Tereak saying Arsenal haven't conceded. Don't, man. It's just a stat. Yeah. You don't see him like that. He's usually cool, calm, and collected. But it's going to be important to get these decisions tonight. We're going to have these decisions go our way. If we're going to have the rub of the green, as they say. If we're going to get anything out of this game, in all fairness, and it's not because we don't have the qualities, because Liverpool, if they do get decisions go their way, they have the quality. And Gabriel makes the foul there. They take it quickly, but thankfully they weren't aware. What has it been played? Has it been given back? Or are Arsenal still keeping possession? I think they are. What was the referee pulling it back, saying it was a moving ball? Oh, yeah, he is. So you see what I'm saying? As you said, ref last night, worst ref I've ever seen. It's true, man. He was horrible. And Premier League refs get a bad ref. They deserve it. Premier League refs do. But when you hear the narrative that, oh yeah, European refs, they're so much better. They're really not. They're really not. When we see in tournaments, even I've seen English refs in tournaments, they're much better than usually they are in league, but it's probably because of different, like the FAs and stuff aren't as clear and concise with what they need to be in terms of the ruling. But as it goes out for a throw in there, ball too long for Trent. I'm in the pub now. Catch you when I can. Call Wilf. Most definitely. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. Arsenal trying to settle in their nerves a little bit. I remember when we played against Liverpool in the first and at the Emirates, actually, we started off quite quick. Liverpool have started off fast here, but they settled themselves down quickly and they quickly took the lead. Can we do that? Can we do that, Gooners? It's going to be interesting, but Liverpool just having the ball, playing it around the back now. I will try it. Actually, I'm going to go. Where is it now? Arsenal putting on a press. Odegaard pressing high. Pressing Alisson, but it's worked out to Matip. Lacazette will try and close him down. Tierney cuts out the ball from Matip. Tries to go long, but Fabinho's there to clear. He's there in the mop-up, cleaning up duty. That's why Fabinho is so good. The ball's played in behind. Ramsdale, cool, calm, collected. Goes long to Martinelli, but it works its way out to Fabinho here. You can tell the nerves are kicking in now, people. Liverpool getting their foot on the ball. Switching it out left to Robertson now. Thiago in the middle. I'm trying to get the statistics up whilst we're here chatting. 73% Liverpool already in this game. 7 minutes in, 7 minutes, 15 seconds. Big up Mama G in the place. Pep hoping his boy Arteta does us a favour. Hopefully. He was talking about it pre-match though, even before the Palace game, that he doesn't expect Liverpool to win tonight. Putting the pressure on Arteta, but there's Partey there. He's done well under pressure, but Liverpool still maintaining a high press. With Jota, Mane, Diaz, Thiago, Henderson up high. We go long, try and go long to Martinelli. It's well cut out. Does it hit Martinelli on the hand? It does indeed. Referee pulls back for a free kick. Spending 100 million and calls an inshallah. Ain't worked out for Pep. He hasn't at all. Indeed, you're right. So far, but I've been talking about this, with Grealish though, and most players when Pep signs them, Mahrez was the same, João Cancelo. I'm all here for the Grealish slander, but because I've always been kind of one of them who thinks he's slightly over. I think he's overrated. Doesn't mean he's not a good player, but yeah, I do think he will come good eventually. Good ball from Partey into Saka, plays it forward to Bukayo Saka, who's up against Van Dijk now. Now Liverpool have 3 players coming back. Ball whipped in. Martinelli. Across, headed away by Matip. Xhaka heads it back into the hands of Alisson. But good from Arsenal. Good ball from Saka with his right foot. Martinelli in the back post. Doesn't catch it as clean as you like, but that first ball, Partey. This is what I'm liking. A start from Partey. Looking like the Partey we had against Manchester City there. Saka going with his right foot. Beyond Trent. Martinelli doesn't catch it clean with his weaker left foot. Van Dijk here goes long, tries to find Diaz, and Ben White headers it out for a throw-in. Real red London. Come on, Arsenal, play with no fear. We are playing with no fear at the moment, Matt. It's been a great start. Good evening to yourself, Westbird, and good evening to Mr. W as well. Smash the like button and big up Mr. T. Where's the caress the like button, Westbird? That's what we need to see. But big up to yourself, Westbird, and hoping that you and Mr. W are keeping well. Xhaka header on goal. Is that a shot on target for us? I don't think it counts. We've had 0 shots so far. Liverpool have had 2, 1 on target, and the 1 on target was from that Van Dijk header. But here's Henderson now in this right half-space position. Goes out wide to Mane, who is taking up that right wing position, has the overlap of Henderson, but decides to go back. And Mane plays a 1-2 with Trent. And goal kick to Arsenal there. Good. Whew. Share and like the ting, y'all. Big up, man, Realist. Thank you. And listen to Realist himself there. Share and like the ting. Sharing it. Sharing's caring, they say. The Care Bears. But yeah, big up everyone for coming in and tuning in for this watch along. Let me know your thoughts. If you are in the chat, get your comments in. If you're just watching and just enjoying it. That's what I do. That's what I used to do a lot of the time. before I started YouTube, I used to just, watch a lot of watch-alongs, not really get involved with the comments too much. But yeah, now I'm doing it. I really do see like the amazing thing about getting involved in the comments and the importance of it. But yeah, if you are watching it for the sake, because you're a bit nervous hiding behind the sofa with me popped on the side, I'm all good. It's all good either way. Thank you for your support. T, what's your opinion on Xhaka? I've probably been good interception from Partey there. I've been someone who's very quite defensive of Granit Xhaka. I do see we are a worse team without him. It's reality. I know his limitations and I know his frustrations, and I do share those same frustrations. But without him, if we wasn't to play tonight, we would miss him for what he gives to the side. I think, yeah, hopefully as long as he can keep his cool and not make any silly decisions as the balls play to Ramsdale there. Cedric. Diaz haven't really gone to that left-hand side too much, Liverpool, which I expected they would do early on, which, I'm all right with. No Diaz against Cedric. I don't mind that. And look at that high, really. So excited. I am. Exile. I'm a bit nervous now that the game's kicked off. I didn't see Balogun's no, not allowed to predict. Did I ask you? Did I ask you to predict? My apologies. I should have known that. Indeed. Whom was right again about Simeone? Yes, you was, Moss. Indeed, about Simeone. Realist, what's good, my bro? You've been slacking on the Twitch streams lately. Don't jinx it, T. I'm sorry, man. I can't. It's hard. This is why we're all nervous here in the chat. You know when we're saying like jinxing it and that. I'm thinking about that myself. And I don't even believe in these things, but yeah. Arsenal really got it's going like for man formation here, like basketball full court press. Fabinho with a header. Gabriel picks up the free kick. Mane with the foul there. Clever play from Gabriel. Intelligent play from the young man. He looks to try and switch it, but he elects not to. I will be taking a lot of sips tonight. As Arsenal playing around about. If Arsenal lose, some man will overreact vibes. You know it. I'm not going to be one of these, man. You know what you get here. I ain't going to overreact unless we win. If we win, we're going to win the league. I'm coming with chest. We're going to win the league. Champions League next season. That's ours in the bag. But yeah, you know what you're going to get here. But yeah, it will happen. It just comes with the territory, isn't it, with football fans? As Trent tries to find Mane, but Kieran Tierney's alert to it. But Mane's press as it goes out for a goal kick. I'm not writing much. I'm hiding behind myself. I did think he was. I thought Peeny was a bit quiet. Saka right or left? Saka's on the right. For this game, he's playing on that right wing. Yeah. And we've got to get him in behind a few times. Not really gone to the left much with Martinelli, who's out on that side. So yeah, Saka is on that right side. Really, Sante Kotoko watchalongs with the linesman there. Did you see that one that Matt put in the group chat with the linesman? Madness. I'm going to come out and say this game will be a draw. And Arsenal will have a goal disallowed towards the end as Liverpool get dubious decisions. Oh, man. I'll take you. I'll snap your hand off for a draw right now. As Martinelli's fouled. Step on the ankle. Still down, Gabby. But he'll get himself back up now. Here's Ben White. Liverpool putting on a high press now. Xhaka is playing much deeper. It looks more like a 4-2-3-1 formation. Martinelli heads it on to Kieran Tierney. Tries to head it back onto Martinelli. Finds Martinelli. Gets past. Gets beyond Trent Alexander-Arnold on this left side. Cross in the box. Oh, Robertson clears and Matip heads it away. And it breaks free for Henderson. But Liverpool have a counter-attacking opportunity now. Here comes Henderson. Bringing the ball forward. Kieran Tierney trying to get back. Plays it forward to Jota, who tries to find Mane. Xhaka in a left-back position. But Mane is offside. How am I out of sync again? I'm sorry, Peony. I'm in 14 minutes 39, 40, as they're just showing the replay. Arsenal working it down that left there. Trent Alexander-Arnold not alert to the situation. Getting beaten too easily down here. Martinelli does well to squeeze across it. Alisson leaves it. There's a chance for Lacazette if he's more alert to it. If he takes that gamble, he probably could tap it into the empty net as Alisson takes the risk, letting it come across his box. It was a huge risk by Alisson, but it worked out and paid dividends in the end. Never getting invited to AFTV. You won't saying you won't overreact. I know what you mean, but here's Erdegaard now. Erdegaard. They've got some people on there who don't overreact. They do, but you know, that's they definitely still do have people that do. Too emotional. Realist. Monday 3 p.m. UK time. 15 minutes gone. Tight game. Liverpool starting well. Arsenal growing into it a little bit though, for sure. Liverpool started well, having a header from Van Dijk early on. That was saved by Ramsdale, but now Arsenal having a bit of possession as it's creeping up in the possession stats. Is Partey deep now in the hole, plays it right to Cedric. Liverpool putting on a high press. Erdegaard gives it away. Cedric there, nicks in front of Diaz. And Arsenal, is it an Arsenal throw-in? It is an Arsenal throw-in. I thought it was definitely a Liverpool one there. We got quite lucky. I think, Diaz is shaking his head. We did get lucky. He doesn't. You are right, Moss. He did need to get in there, gamble on that, have that predator instinct in front of goal. There, he kind of knows it himself, as you can see with his reaction. But that's what strikers do. They're there just in case the keeper decides to leave it. But who expected Alisson to leave that there? Surely could have went there and claimed it. Here's Laka putting on a press on Van Dijk, who goes back to Alisson. Xhaka, don't be back there, please. Yeah, you saw him in that left-back position against Mane, getting us scared. So, Xhaka is playing much deeper. Well, not much. He's playing deeper than he has been of late. And that's the tactical tweak that we have seen so far. He's pressing a bit high now, though. But here's Alisson playing the ball. Yeah, he needed to slide in. Tapa Solskjaer was blaming the grass. City are definitely rattled. Wow. Guys, can we all get together and to do an overreaction Monday show? Just show where everyone overreacts to the weekend's results. Think it'd definitely get views. That would. Arteta looking like Count John Killer, you know. 43 goals for Arsenal, 1 set piece goal, and penalty accuracy 40%. So you are set piece coach is as good. But here's Trent now trying to get the ball in. It's not a great ball cut out by Kieran Tierney. But can Arsenal set themselves on the counter-attack? Here's Lacazette. Does well, but Fabinho gets his foot in there, wins it back. Excellent play from the centre defensive midfielder for Liverpool. Trent plays it forward to Jota now. That's what Fabinho does. And Laka, he's going to need to keep it away. He does sense danger well. He nicks those balls, wins it back excellently well. Fabinho, he looks on it today. 18 minutes in is Thiago. He hasn't really got into the game as much as you'd expect him, as Arsenal have all 11 players behind the ball currently. Henderson and Trent on this right side. Trent tries to flick one in as it's deflected off the back of Lacazette. But Liverpool regain possession again. How pivotal do you think this game is? I think you guys are in the best position for 4th this season. Pains me to say it. I do think we are. I think you're right there, Luke. I think we are in the best position. Still games to go as Mane dives there clearly. And this is pivotal. If we could grab a win, oh my word, it could do all good, all sorts of good for the players' confidence for the remainder of the season. And Jota fouls Partey there. It did look like a foul to me. Came in a bit too strong in the back of Partey, who's had an excellent start to this game so far, as it's raining at the Emirates. But good start for Partey. Good start from both centre defensive midfielders. Let's have a look. Was it a dive? Mane, of course it was. Realist, I need some enjoyment sticking to WWE. Tennis, Realist is talking about. Laka should have taken a chance there, slid in for sure. That's what Moss is saying. Partey can't get it to Erdegaard. And Jota now, as they try and set Liverpool, try and get themselves away in the counter-attack. But Martinelli, well read from the Brazilian. Good defensive trap play from the wide man there, following Trent's run as the pass was overhit towards him. And Arsenal regain possession now. Nervous people. You know, I'm nervous when I talk a lot. This is why Watchalongs is good. But here's Tierney now. 19 minutes, 46 seconds. Are about to approach 20 minutes. Not approaching 20 minutes isn't halfway, but approaching halfway into the first half. See, I'm waffling now, people. Just waffling about halfway till in the first half. Gabriel now, though. The players don't look nervous, and that's the most important thing. Hopefully, the Emirates crowd isn't nervous. Let me know what the sound is saying on the TV. Partey goes long there to Saka with that high line again, but Alisson will claim as it goes and enters his box. Liverpool, this is what they do. They do manage that high line well. Alisson starting from very high up as Robertson into the hands of Ramsdale. Just talking about tennis there. You see, this is it, man. This is what we've resorted United fans to doing in the chat. Just talking about Nadal, the Williams sisters. I haven't watched King Richard yet. I still need to watch that. Have you guys watched King Richard? Is it it's meant to be a great film. It's meant to be a quality one. But I am getting nervous, you know. I will, honestly. Liverpool not as aggressive in the press right now, standing off us a little bit. But here's Xhaka on that left side. Elects to go back instead of playing it forward. Back to Gabriel, trying to work the spaces, trying to work Liverpool. You have a good structure right now. Ben White goes right to Cedric. Cedric goes forward into Saka. Protects the ball well. Finds Partey. He's closed down by Henderson. But Arsenal keeping the ball well and playing under pressure here. But here's Tierney now on the left. Martinelli, come on. Drive at Trent. Drive at him. Trent's got Fabinho for support. They sense the danger in these wide areas from Martinelli and Saka. They're double teaming a lot here. But Martinelli's got Fabinho with him and Trent helping him defend, and Mane. They do sense the danger in these wide positions as Tierney goes back and starts again. Arsenal just keeping possession, being patient, not forcing it, not trying to force it. Xhaka with a big switch now to Saka. Great switch from Granit Xhaka there. Saka now got space. He's got Ødegaard also there helping him. Plays it back to Cedric, who goes for the shot with his left foot, which is a waste in my opinion. Wasted. Didn't look confident at all with that shot there. But Paxton coming in saying goals scored for Arsenal per match. Out of 43 is 1.7 goals. Conceded per match, 29, 1.1. Decent. Nice stats there. Paxton, Statman Pax coming in. Once again, Edmund, he's taking your job there, bro. Paxton coming in for the weekend previews. That's what we need right now. Arsenal winning it up high there. Ben White and Arsenal get the throw in. Good defensive play from Ben White there. They're just showing Cedric now. What going for Cedric? He did pick up an injury in the first leg against Liverpool, in fact. That's a great film. I watched it Sunday night. What King Richard is. Yeah, I need to. And I already know the answer for you. You've definitely not watched it. Look at that. So back on the tennis talk. There's Thomas Partey to Cedric. Arsenal playing out of pressure there. We're looking well under pressure in these certain situations. Look at that. First time play. Good Arsenal. Here's Tierney now. Out to Martinelli. Coming up against Trent Alexander-Arnold. Henderson comes back to help him. Martinelli goes inside. Goes back on the outside though to Tierney. Tierney fakes the cross. Cuts back again. What is that from Kieran Tierney on his right foot? Thomas Partey, alert to it. Get up the old goal. Get up the old goal. Get up. Here's Thomas Partey now. Switches it out to Saka. All the space on the right. He's got Ødegaard there with him. Saka cut it inside, loses his footing. But Diaz trying to bring Liverpool forwards. Good feet from Luis Diaz. Good feet indeed. And Liverpool have themselves possession and their foot on the ball. Good tackle. No, not again. What's this referee doing? Honestly, what is not a foul? What is the referee doing, man? Let me have a look at it. Nah, I don't think Ødegaard catches him. I really don't. Nah, it's definitely not a foul by Lacazette. If he's calling a free kick, he has to surely say it's on Ødegaard. Xhaka, move, man. Xhaka, shut up. I don't want you moaning. You lose your head when that happens. Tiana Mad one. Yes. Big up Bungle in the place. Hope you're keeping well. Bungle, been missing you, man. Morning, pretty eventful night over here. Taking the shine off the end. What's happened, Bungle? Let us know. I hope you're keeping. What's up? I hope you're well, Bungle. But yeah, is it to do with the weather, or what's happened? Yilmaz pen, Tiana Mad one. I know, but here's Liverpool now. Big up Bungle, man. Every time. Lille champions last season, I know. Wow, so Lille in front. Was it 2-0 in the first leg? I just thought about that. Chelsea. Wrong choice by Cedric. You are right. It was that wrong choice to go for the shot there. Careful, ref. Yeah, ref is sucking. He is. You're right. I don't know, man. He did well there initially to not fall for the Diogo Jota one, but then he's falling for that against Fabinho there. Shouldn't do. We need these decisions, honestly. Here's Jota now. Jota in the box with his back to goal, though. Plays it back to Henderson. To Trent. Plays it inside, but Partey can't get it clear. Works out, and Liverpool still got the ball. Here's Jota. Finds Mane. Tries to get a cross in. Deflected by Tierney. Headed up by Xhaka and booted away by Martinelli as Arsenal. Trying to regain themselves. Odegaard putting on a press there. Matip goes long, but Mane was offside and it will go for a throw-in, I believe. T needs to ref a match one time. Now, but Paxton, let me know your thoughts. Did you think those two were free kicks? Did you, especially the last one? Let me know. Did you think they were fouls? Do you think I'm right in my moaning, or do you think I'm just moaning like because I'm getting emotional? 2 major earthquakes, 6.4. Wow, and a 7.3 back-to-back a few hours ago. Fukushima nuclear plant. House shook for a long time. Worst I've ever felt. My days. Hopefully, I'm glad that you're safe. I'm glad that you're here, Bungo. Send your prayers out for Bungo, guys, and thankfully that he is here safe. But you know what? Traumatizing for sure. And yeah, and it happened near a nuclear plant as well. We know how dangerous that can be. But there's Partey there. Excellent. He held off. Loses it. And Diaz keeps it in. But Partey! Love it. Love it, Partey. We can lend. Look at that good pass from Ramsdale into Partey. He's got under pressure, though. Gives it away. Thomas Partey. As Thiago gets possession back. Partey overdoing it a bit there. Getting a bit overconfident in that midfield. We can let him, tell me about it. Need that. Chelsea 0 shots so far. Finished. Moss, how you doing, man? Look at that. It's terrible refereeing, Wes Bird. It is shocking, I'm telling you. And those two were definitely not fouls. I think you are right, T. Would just be funny to see you. Yeah, I wouldn't take do you know how the players go mad at these refs? I wouldn't allow it. I don't like the abuse that refs get from players, in all fairness. But Jota tries to get the ball in, but Gabriel holds him off, and Ben White goes clear. Good defensive play from the centre-backs there. But yeah, big up Bungle. Stay safe, my bro. Big up to Bungle, man. And yeah, pray that you do stay safe. Matt G coming in there. Wes Bird saying, hey, Grace. The goal was a beauty, Moss. And look at that. Hey, Wes Bird, how you doing? Who's better, ESR or Saka, says Luke. For me, I've got to back my boy. I've got to back my star boy, Bukayo Saka. Do love ESR, though. I know, Graham, I know he thinks that ESR is better than Saka, but for me, well played from Cedric there. Arsenal gain advantage, and it's too late now. We can't go back to it, but Lacazette putting a press on Alisson there as he goes long, but Gabriel gets it down, can't give it to an Arsenal player, though, works its way to Diaz. Excellently tracked back by Odegaard, but Liverpool still have the ball. Robertson tries to go forward. Gabriel loose touch. Mane was there to pounce, but couldn't quite get his toe on the end of it. But Arsenal still gain possession. Tierney, the option was there. And Martinelli makes him go long, and that went out for a throw into Arsenal. No player can chat to me if I'm the ref. Exactly, we're fighting. Oh man, could you imagine? Really? What you doing? What are you doing? Nah, I wouldn't bother saying that to realist either. Look at that. Look at that in the chat. Martinelli now on the ball. Here's Martinelli now cutting inside. Plays out to Cedric. He's done well, so far, Cedric, against Luis Diaz. But this is only 30 minutes gone. We're about to approach half an hour. Can he maintain this? Can he maintain this for the 90? We'll see. But Arsenal started well. We have to be honest. Gabriel switching it out left now to Tierney. Into Martinelli now. Xhaka to Tierney. Just playing the ball down this left side. Big up Lucky in the place right there. Big up, Lucky. Hope you're keeping well. You watching from Kenya? Big up, Lucky. That's what we like to see. But there's Saka trying to play it to Ødegaard. Boy, will into the hands. Well shepherded by Van Dijk there, showing all his experience and his know-how there. Big up Lucky in the place. Watch him all the way from Kenya. Big up to yourself and massive. Big up to my people up in Kenya. Waiting for the inevitable clock moan at the fourth official. It will happen. For sure, it will. But here's Jota now. Here come Liverpool in dangerous areas. But Ben White, Benjamin. Oh, is he going to get dispossessed? He is there, though. Yes, Cedric. Ben White and Cedric down that right-hand side. The area of weakness, which is what we thought. And they've done so far. Caveat, so far. They've done well and responded to that. Ben White does well initially, but he's a bit slow to react. You don't have time like this against Liverpool. But then Cedric's there to mop up and do the cleaning. Here's Fabinho now to Robertson. And he's chasing down his own loose pass. Robertson coming in with a little clothesline there. Are these Felix rumours from anyone reliable? Needs to be saved from Simeone. Not for Arsenal, but Kane scores as Tottenham go 2-0 up against Brighton there. That's not really. It's big. It's big in terms of the top four, but Spurs are 2-0 up now. I don't think they are really, in all honesty. But big up to yourself, Brush, as well. Thanks for coming in, my bro. How's your thoughts? Oh, well, how's the game? Not been watching. It's been Liverpool started off well in the first opening 5 minutes, having a header from Van Dijk. But Arsenal warmed themselves back into the game. Apart from that, no real chances for either side. But Arsenal getting their foot on the ball a bit more. 54% possession to Liverpool, 46 to Arsenal. The biggest thing is we've dealt with this right-hand side a lot better than I thought we would have. And we've been all right. We settled into the game as Gabriel finds Lacazette there. Holds off well. Lacazette does excellently well there. Martinelli into Ødegaard. Oh, as it works out to Lacazette, though, well intercepted. But Lacazette back to Xhaka, who whips one, and it's not a great shot in the end, but better from Arsenal. Excellent hold-up play from Lacazette right there. Count junkie. Yeah, realist, what you saying, my bro? So, yeah, that's how the game's been going so far. Arsenal excellently well there. Ødegaard, yeah, Martinelli tries to find Ødegaard, but it's well cut out by Robertson. But then Xhaka tries to go for the whip in the back post. I don't know, is it a cross? Is it a shot? Who knows? It's not great, whatever it was. Klopp raging at the fourth official. Can also be a little like Sir Alex Ferguson blaming the refs after a game. But Mane's gone out to this left-hand side now. Ben White fouled there. Mane suckered into it. Well played, Ben White. Very cute play there from Benjamin. Because Dortmund, he was a little less shouty. Yeah, he was. Brush, man, don't bully me. Just popping in and out very quickly. I think Martinelli's work rate is immense in this game. See at halftime. Peony, and I think you are right. I do. Yeah, he has worked hard so far down that left-hand side. He has caused some problems for Trent Alexander-Arnold in this game. João Felix, no chance. But Haaland, yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know. Talk to him, and he wants to come with Ødegaard. Arsenal throwing there also well played from Lacazette, putting Van Dijk under pressure. Little old me bully. Exactly. Captain America scored. Also, it's 1-1 there. But Cedric with a cross in, headed up and away by Matip. Thiago nods it forward. Well cut out by Partey there. Partey still keeps possession. Excellently done by Thomas Partey, who has had a great start to this game also. As the ball's over the top looking for Saka, but it's cut out by Robertson, and it's an Arsenal throw-in again. And Kane did get his goal, Ed. Yes, I did see 2-0. Pulisic scored worse than Werner. If Chelsea get American owners, the fans will finally understand our pain. Exactly. Cedric with the ball whipped in there, headed away by Van Dijk. Mane, no foul there. Referee made the right decision this time. Xhaka under pressure by Henderson. Gabriel goes right to White. He tries to clip onto Saka, but that will just end up going out for a goal kick. Or will Robertson keep it in? He does. And he plays it short. So Mane has come out to this left-hand side after he's found out he's not really getting much joy. And there it is, Paxton. There it is. Jurgen Klopp going mad at the fourth official again. You called it, Pax. You called it indeed. Big up, Liz. Hope you're keeping well. Happy birthday to you as well, sis. We must be playing well. You're in a good mood. We are. We are. I am in a good mood indeed. Happy birthday. Send happy birthday wishes out for my sis right here. Happy birthday to you, sis. Sweet 16. Does anyone think Kane can break? But great, excellent tracking play from Kieran Tierney there, playing it back to Ramsdale, to Gabriel. Keep this level of concentration up high. Tierney going forward, being trapped by Jota, but Arsenal, we still keep the ball under pressure. Partey closing down, aggressive press from Liverpool now. Cedric forward to Ødegaard. Ødegaard goes back to Cedric. Liverpool really putting on a bit of a squeeze now here. Ramsdale clipping it long, but it finds its way to Robertson, who just heads it back, and Partey gets his foot on the ball, calms it down, and Xhaka looking to switch it out left to Martinelli. Good first touch from Martinelli. He's driving at Trent Alexander-Arnold. Inside Trent. Inside him. Martinelli cuts back. Fabinho, he comes up against a brick wall. Xhaka tries to whip it to Saka. Xhaka has to do better with that pass there. He has to do better. Granit Xhaka's no pressure at all, but Martinelli causing Trent problems. This is what we like to see. Direct running. Trent can't handle it, man. Letting him come inside. You can't do that, Trent, but Xhaka has to do better with the quality of pass there. No pressure, and he should be playing that pass. But Arsenal regain possession. Here's Xhaka into Ødegaard. To Cedric. He's being closed down by Jota. Cedric plays it forward to Saka. No, we weren't raiding it. Oh, he tries to play the ball on the overlap to Cedric, who was running inside. He wasn't ready for that. But I'm getting a bit frustrated now. This lacking a bit. Salah getting himself warmed up. They are missing that option on the right. They're not looking as great on that right-hand side, Liverpool, I'll be honest. And the ball goes out for a throw in there. Partey looking to take it quickly. He does. To Xhaka. To Cedric. Good ball from Xhaka. Cedric clipping one in. Headed away by Matip. Xhaka now. To Partey. Arsenal. Good. Good play from Arsenal now. Let's Xhaka out left to Tierney. This is really good from Arsenal. Xhaka can't find Tierney. Xhaka still has the ball to Partey. Is it a Partey bang? No, it's not. Blocked by Mane. But here come Liverpool looking on the counter. Luis Diaz. Good flick. He flicks it over Gabriel there, Luis Diaz. But Tierney's there to slow him down. And Liverpool's counter-attack is slowed down there. But yeah, does anyone think Kane can break the all-time? Yeah, I don't see it myself. I don't know. I think he can. I think he will. If he stays in here as well, I think he's got a good chance of doing that. Press the like button, people. Tell a friend. Let's share the channel. Exactly, indeed. I feel like American owners get a bad rep from the small sample we've seen in the Prem. I'm sure there are those who will run a club properly. We'll see. I don't know. It's just not really their strategy, though, Brush, because, you know, the leagues that they're from and they're what they're used to. The corporations, it's, you know, Super League-esque. So they don't need to really delve into their pockets themselves because, you know, whatever the brand are, they relocate, they generate more revenue. They don't need to in that sense. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure we'll get an American owner because they're not used to like really bankrolling a side. They don't need to do that in America because they just generate so much revenue themselves. But Liverpool, sloppy in possession as it goes for an Arsenal throw in there. I'm happy with his start, though, people. I'm happy. Just that little bit of quality missing in that final third. Xhaka switches out from time to time. Just lacking that little bit of quality. And it's mainly from Xhaka, I'll be honest. When he gets the ball, he's not finding the players. That option to Saka in that situation could have caused something really dangerous. But defensively, he's been okay. And Arsenal as a whole, we're progressing the ball well. Thomas Partey, absolutely on fire again. We need to get Henderson. I mean, not Henderson. We need to get Ødegaard on the ball a little bit more. Back how Liverpool, back how's Liverpool's looking? How's Liverpool looking? Sorry. Yeah, not a bit sloppy Liverpool. bit sloppy in your play, looking like you're missing something down that right as Trent whips the ball in, well defended from White. But Liverpool's high press wins the ball back there. There's Henderson now, tries to clip one in to Mane. And it will work its way to Saka, who's back defensively and goes long down the line. And yeah, Liverpool will regain possession, but a little bit sloppy Liverpool in the final third, a little bit like Arsenal, being just that slightly sloppier in possession, I believe. But yeah, both sides just lacking that little bit. But yeah, here comes Matip now carrying Liverpool forward. Here's Trent on that right, whipping one in. Good ball in, headed away by Cedric to a Liverpool corner. It's a great ball in from Trent. Just no one there to react. But Cedric does what's needed because he's got Mane in behind him just to head it out from because he had his former Southampton teammate there. Look at that. Happy birthday. Thank you, vibes. Love that there. Happy birthday. Happy Earthstrong. Look at all of that. Brilliant. Diaz, scary signing for the future. And do you know what? Apart from that little flick that we saw on that right side, we've done well. What's the question, my bro? What's the question? I have a question, T. Go on. Ask the question. Ask the question. It's because they're used to the franchise model. Exactly that, bro. Exactly. None of that. No way. No way, Luke, because the ball's up in the air. Thiago heads it back into the box, but into the hands of Aaron Ramsdale. He's looking to set early, you know. Aaron Ramsdale, great kick out. Tries to find Martinelli, but Alisson's there, and he goes from one keeper to the other. And Tierney plays it forward to loose touch from Martinelli. Still got it. Good feet from Gabby. Great feet from Gabby. Sorry, people. Sorry, headphone users. T, I'm being full of bad mind when it comes to Chelsea. Yes, you can. You can be full of bad mind. I'm all for that. Love us when we go forward. We do look dangerous. And there's a happy birthday for the assist there. Wesbird, you are correct indeed. Just we look more dangerous going forward so far than Liverpool have. We've dealt with their threats well. And going forward, you are right. It's just lacking that little bit. It's fallen to Xhaka most of the time. And yeah, we need Ødegaard in those positions. But Liverpool seem to be doing a decent job of kind of negating Ødegaard's qualities at this moment. What do you think about the Rashford thing with the fans? What's that? What's happened? What's happened with the fans? I've not seen it. Like, are you on about in general? Like, or have I missed something that's happening today? That's happened today, or that's been said, or that's come out in the past 24 hours. I didn't think I'd be spending my evening defending Rashi. Wow, what happened? Handball, surely, ref. Oh, no, he's giving a throw in. Look at that. Happy birthday. What happened with Rashford? Am I missing something? Liverpool throw in here. I'll have a look at half time, actually. But actually, just, yeah, I definitely missed it. Is it on Twitter? Okay, what? Abusive messages. Wow. Second most abusive messages to Marcus Rashford. Wow. Yes, Tereak, have a look. But here's Ben White into Partey. Ødegaard out to Xhaka now. I need to. You get a first. Whipped in. Oh, Liverpool defended that well there, though. Dealt with it defensively. As the ball goes out for an Arsenal throw-in now. I can't. I need to see this. Can someone send it to me? All right, then. I think I've seen it. I'm going to have a look. But there's Saka. Great first touch from Saka. Holds off Robertson well. Works its way out to Ødegaard. Ødegaard into Laka. Laka. Shot blocked by Fabinho. Excellent block by Fabinho there. But here come Liverpool. Trent with an excellent ball to Mane. Brought down well by Sadio Mane. But his shot goes over the bar. And that is why we need to be careful. Excellent ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold. What a pass that is. But Gabriel just does enough to put off Sadio Mane there. But this is what we need to be aware of when we go forward. And we leave ourselves susceptible to this kind of counter-attack. And there's the half-time whistle. No added time. 0-0 half-time. Good half from Arsenal. We have looked dangerous. 3 shots, none on target. Liverpool have had 2, 1 on goal. And that all came in within 3 now. And that's over the bar. But yeah, most of those 2 shots did come early on in that first half. But it is 0-0 here at the Emirates. Nil. And whew. Hi, let me know your thoughts on that, guys. But I'm having a look now. I'm going to have a look about this Rashford thing. Hold on. Sorry, people. I'm just trying to listen to the Rashford thing. What did he? So he stuck his. So basically, is it the fact that he stuck his middle finger up to the fan? Is that what it is? There was a clip that I think it came out yelling at him as he was walking back to the team bus, and he reacted and tried to walk over to tell a guy to say it to his face. Yeah, and then security pushed him away and he walked on. Martinelli has been brilliant. You are right, but you're going to talk. So basically, yeah. I think it's a brilliant question, and I'm glad you brought it up because I saw similar, worse because it was more publicised as he was on the pitch with Granit Xhaka, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. This is why abuse is not right, and Rashford gets so much abuse for what he does on. Literally, how is a man getting abuse for feeding kids that are in need of feeding? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. It's disgusting. It's the amount of abuse that we see on social media needs to get tolerated. It's not sorted out, and no mental health for these players is taken into consideration. Remember, with Rashford, he's been out with injury for how long? Well, he wasn't out. He was playing. He was playing whilst injured. But guys, it's disgusting, and this is why social media platforms need to do something and need to actually act and have something sorted. And I've been saying this for a while. The cyber world, this social media world that we are in right now with YouTube and those things, it's not regulated well enough. It's not. We are light years behind. This is why when you see crimes and scams online, it happens so much. But guys, it's disgusting. But I'm going to go on into the first half performance. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Wes Bird is happy. Brilliant stuff. Man of the match, the fans. Have the fans been brilliant? Have the fans been creating a great atmosphere? That's what I like to see. But the players have been the reason for that, because if I'm going to look at this first 11 right now, and we're going to break it down, Ramsdale, when he's been called upon, he's made an excellent save in this game, in that first half. Brilliant. Distribution on point as well. His distribution, playing it into the likes of Thomas Partey and switching it and add that variety into his game. He's been excellent, Ramsdale. Cedric. Let's talk about Cedric, ladies and gents, because Cedric in this first half has made Luis Diaz switch out to the right. And look what Luis Diaz has been doing. Luis Diaz hasn't been on it tonight. He hasn't looked as sharp as he has previously, maybe. Is that because of Arsenal? I do think that is a factor. So far, first half, Luis Diaz hasn't been great. Neither is Diogo Jota. And that's a credit to Ben White as well. Ben White has been good, reacting, aggressive, playing the ball forward, under pressure. Everything that you want from your centre-back, from your number 4, who gets a lot of stick from opposition fans, doesn't he? And from our own fans. He does. He has got it. He's really improving as a player, though, as it goes on game by game, Ben White. And I've been impressed with him so far. Gabriel, excellent also. Massive, vital bit of defending he had to show there to put off Sadio Mane with that shot there, make him rush it as he was in on goal from a wonderful ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold. So that was excellent. Kieran Tierney has done his job well. Whenever they've tried to attack down that right-hand side and Kieran Tierney's been near to it, he's had to do well. He's had to be alert. You know, they've been overloading on that right-hand area with Mane and Diaz when he switched over there. Henderson, Trent, of course. But then let's move on into the midfield. I'm going to say Granit Xhaka. I'll start off with him first. Yeah, defensively, excellent. Can't moan about anything, but just lacking that little bit of quality with that final ball. Trying to get it out to like Saka and with a crossing into the back post. Lacking that little bit there from Xhaka, but you know what? Getting in those areas, we prefer to have Odegaard there, but it's been Xhaka there for a reason. You have to think about that. But Thomas, Tereak Partey, excellent performance again. Shades, it's exactly the same to what we saw against Manchester City. He does step up for these games now, especially at the Emirates. He's been excellent so far. Thomas Partey, our man of the match, carrying on, maintaining that level of performance that we saw against Leicester City. Excellent play from Thomas Partey in and out of possession. Getting a little bit overconfident at points. Let's be honest. Let's be real with it, people. He has been, but excellent from Thomas Partey. It's what we love to see. Martinelli, once again, outstanding, causing issue after issue for Trent Alexander-Arnold in that right-back area. Once again, Martinelli, just happy to see it, proud, and keep that level of performance, and hopefully we can get that final bit of quality in there also. He's putting in dangerous balls where defenders and goalkeepers aren't reacting to it well, and if Lacazette's a little bit sharper and senses danger there, he could tap it into an empty net and Arsenal take the lead. But then also Odegaard been a bit quiet, I think. But when he's had the ball, he's been efficient with it. He's worked it well. Liverpool have put a little game plan on him. You can see Fabinho sticking around Martin Odegaard. That's who they're highlighting. That's who they're trying to negate in this game. But Arsenal's attacks look at that. It's been hard to get the ball to Odegaard. They've been swarming players around. Saka on this right-hand side has been receiving the ball a lot. He's been making good decisions as well, going out to the outside, crossing the ball in. Excellent for Saka. And Lacazette worked extremely hard. He's done brilliantly in certain occasions to keep the ball, maintain our attacks, keep going forward. So we have to rate everyone really. So far, no one's getting below a 6 in their performance for me. Let me know your thoughts in the chat right now. How you thought Arsenal have been. Liverpool, they've been sloppy. They have been sloppy. I will be real and honest. I don't see them being this sloppy in the second half. I think Klopp will get right into them and things will change. I do think they have been sloppy though, Liverpool. Defensively, they've been strong on certain occasions. Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, I think he's had a good game defensively. Alexander-Arnold, though, Martinelli's having him on shreds and having him on toast right now. Shredding him to pieces and having him on toast. But Fabinho has been excellent, cutting out the play. Marking Odegaard out of the game so far. Hopefully, whilst the game stretches and the game goes on, we can cause a few more issues and there'll be a bit more gaps in Liverpool's defence. Thiago hasn't been into the game either. Henderson not doing too much. Mane not really looking a threat until later in that first half. And then Diogo Jota, big danger. He hasn't looked quite sharper at it. And the same goes for Luis Diaz. But let me know your thoughts in the chat right now. I'm going to go here right now. Big up, Sean. Arsenal and Crystal Palace are playing beautiful football, and I love what I'm watching. Big up to yourself, Sean. I am loving what I'm watching also. We have been great. We have been good. We have been not great. We've been good. Still room for improvement. Still can get better, but it has been a good first half. Man like Sean, exactly. It must be so hard to get in all this abuse. It must be. We can't even imagine. Do you know what I mean? Like, thankfully, whilst in my early days on YouTube, I haven't received any of that. Do you know what I'm saying? And the long run on this platform, I know it will come. It just comes with the territory. But yeah, it's just disgusting. It's a compliment to Odegaard that Liverpool are trying to mark him out of the game. Exactly that. And then you can tell this has been like sorted, and Klopp saw what happened against Liverpool. And Liverpool against Leicester City, and saying, you need to keep an eye on this lad. Make sure you don't get his foot on the ball and let him start dictating the game. And yeah, if we can have, this is where we know, though, Matt, our improvements are still needed, because Xhaka, yes, he's been good. We have to credit him there. However, we look at it and we say, we can upgrade there with a Tielemans or something like that. We can create more dangers and more of a threat throughout the pitch, and then we can free up the likes of Odegaard more, because they can't be so fixated upon Odegaard in that way. And we got 331 subs now. Big up, guys. Thank you for sharing the stream. Thank you for subscribing to those new subscribers. I hope you are enjoying it. Get in the chat as well if you haven't done so already. You're more than welcome. on Tereak Talks, fam. Not just myself, I won't just welcome you, but the wonderful community that we have right here. We're growing, we're trying to get bigger, we're trying to get more, but thank you so much, people. Come on, you Gunners, and Spurs 2-0 up. That's what we don't like to see. Really, while those players get hate with Rashford, he's probably getting most of the team. Yeah, he's only human after all. And Westberg coming in saying that she's so happy with the first half performance. And I agree with you. I can 100%. I'm with you on that one. We have to be happy and we have to maintain this level of performance, because I will be honest with you guys, Liverpool aren't good. They're not that. They haven't been shockingly bad, but they will come out better in the second half, I do believe. And we've got to take our opportunity when it comes. We seriously do. Hopefully we can get to that there. Real talk, most of us would have got our chino on. Exactly. Rashford is a hero, end of. What, Pinuin, you've hit the nail on the head right there. He really is. And guys, let me see what you also saying in the chat. Salty, what challenge are you doing when we reach 500 subs? Hey, it's got to happen. It's got to happen. I've still got to do a quiz for the 200 subs mark. So yeah, I've still got things to sort on that one. But yeah, man, T singing Dre. I'll do that. I'll do that. As I said, anything, but I'm not touching the hair for 500 subs. We got to do something. Make it incentivize it. So I'm trying to think. What would you guys want to see? And as I said, anything but not touching the hair. This is what I'm saying. Okay. If Harry acted the same in that situation, I would have said the same. Call, message, and yeah, Paxton, you're preaching here. He's somewhat protected because he gets more abuse, so we feel more for him. It's true. A quiz would be fun. Speaking of the quiz master himself, we all follow the Arsenal. If you're an Arsenal fan, I highly do recommend you do check out this quiz and go click on his channel right there, type it in, and he did put out a quiz. And you know what? If you're not an Arsenal fan, I know Brush, you in particular have excellent football knowledge dating back. And do you know what? I think you probably do better than me with the quiz on this, because there's some nostalgic questions in there. And go check it out, people. And yeah, a quiz would be fun. I need your help though, Bobby, for sure. And yeah, because you had the perfect balance of fun whilst challenging as well. So big up to yourself there. Make it. No way. No Taylor Swift in here. Cedric so far having his best game. Just wish he passed to Laka instead of Shaw. Exactly that. Mr. 200 coming in, hitting the nail on the head. Also, Cedric has pleasantly surprised me so far. They've switched wingers and they've still not really had the better of him in this first half. And the same goes for Ben White. That left-hand side, we have defended well there, but Ben White and Cedric on this right, give credit where credit is due. Apologies, vibes, man. Apologies. Walter is the quiz master and the smartest man in the world. Block. Oh, no, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Paxton, don't get me wrong, but you should never be double standards because they're all humans. Really preaching again, man. It's true. Will Mohamed Salah come on? That's the question. Is he not there warming up with the rest of the side? So does that mean Salah's getting ready to come on in the second half? Vibes just hit the dislike. Oh man, you can't even check your dislike count anymore. I can check it afterwards. See if Vibes is really done. Right. And speaking of the like button, smash that like button and big up Mr. T. Big up to you all. Big up to yourself, Westbird. Thank you so much. And thank you to all you guys for tuning in and coming in and joining the show. And joining the watch along, not the show. Come on, people. Gutted how crap Now TV's lag is. I missed watching along with you guys. I know, man. It's a shame that we have these things. And do you know what? If in the case, because I know the chat, having the chat in here as well and wanting to be engaged in the chat. And yeah, it can ruin the certain moments if you're watching the goal. But if you want to watch it on the full screen in a way, just go back to when it is. If I had a time, I need to find a way to get a timer on here, and then that would be perfect. But yeah, if you can, definitely. I am sub T 330. 330 sounds better than 331. You are welcome. Cheers for that. And Rich coming in saying, "Come on, Arsenal, a United fan." Big up to yourself, Rich, man. Once again, and don't want Liverpool to win the league. Makes sense. That makes sense right there. And do you know what? He's putting the fact that Liverpool not to win the league to match that number 20 before United finishing fourth. I really like that. I like the stream before the stream started. Shoes off before entering the yard. Exactly. That's weird. Nah, it's not weird to like the stream, but shoes off before entering the yard. That's mad. Yeah, we need to have Rush TV. That's it. There's no your head. You're probably watching. You've probably seen the second half happen already. You know, out there in Trini. You know what I'm saying, man. I did go back when you did the count, but then out of sync again a bit later. Oh man, do you know what? Now, because this timer isn't correct either. If I put it on the screen, it always goes a bit ahead than what I'm actually on. The players are coming out for the second half. Tereak and Peanyween, thank you guys. I appreciate it. No, definitely, man. You are. We are follow the Arsenal. Quizmaster would be amazing. It's true. The way I actually worded it sounds mad. I know exactly. Tell when the whistle blows, and I will pause the stream. Okay, right. All right, I'll tell you when the whistle blows. Okay, I'll tell you when the whistle blows. Okay, and I'll tell you when the whistle blows. I'll tell you when the kickoff's about to happen. So I'm looking at the referee. I'm looking at the referee now, and he's looking at his watch, and he's put in the whistle to his mouth now. He's blown the whistle, bang, and kicked off. Here we go now, ladies and gents. Ramsdale going long to this right side position. Cedric now. Saka is offside. And we're on 45 minutes, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm actually 1 second behind. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28, 29, 30. There we go, people. They're just showing Henderson and Xhaka in the middle there. Interesting. But Arsenal, we're going to maintain this high press. We are. Alisson goes long to Mane, he's out on this left-hand side, and Diaz is out on his right. Will Mane have more joy on this left-hand side in the second half? We're yet to wait and see, but Arsenal fans need to get back in their seats. But here's Henderson now, playing it forward to Mane, who's onside, I believe. Is he off? Offside flag goes up. Offside flag goes up. Of course, VAR will have a look at it. He puts it into the empty net, though. And let's have a look at this here. Into Henderson. He is offside. He is off. Good line from Arsenal. Well maintained as Mane puts it into the empty net, but it definitely is offside. We are way behind. Okay, kicked off. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Just don't look at the stream. Don't look at the don't look at the comments. I will tell you that for a fact. You wouldn't get this level of dedication from Amaranth. Big up T. Hey, big up, man. But here it is now. Here it is. Odegaard tries to play for Saka. Saka will chase that loose ball. Keeps it in excellently well. And Odegaard, but Liverpool gain possession as Van Dijk tries to go long to Mane. But Xhaka picks up the loose ball. Plays it left to Martinelli. His first touch is weak. And Trent plays it first time to Jota. But Ben White reacts, but Jota's still there. Mane in the back of Cedric. But Ben White was there to clear anyway. Brilliant. Do you know what? Still free kick given, but excellent from Ben White. I'm 2 seconds ahead now. Hey, you can take that. You can take that. I'll take you being 2 seconds ahead. I don't mind that. I can look away from the comments. Realist Twitch streamer. She got Mandem moving mad. Oh, wow. Vibes be watching them, Paul. It is, you know what it is exactly. That's what Vibes is watching. But here it is now. Ramsdale going long. I'm not behind, am I? Headed down by Robertson. Partey. Saka is Odegaard now getting a few more touches on this right-hand side of the pitch. To Partey. Cedric. Back to Gabriel. Magalhaes plays it back to Ben White. We can't concede early in the second half. We can't do that. We need to keep this, maintain this level of performance up. But here's Martinelli now driving. See you later, Trent. Trent's been beaten easily there by Martinelli, but there. Oh, Hendo! Martinelli! Oh, my days. What a run that was. Whoa, Martinelli! Oh, Gabby! He's on fire. Long throw in into Lacazette, but works out to Xhaka. It's back out for Tierney, who gets the cross in. Saka can't bring it down. It will go out to Cedric, though. Cedric cuts it back for Ødegaard. Ødegaard has options in the back post, but the deflection takes it to Alisson's hands. But Martinelli with a fantastic run. Look at this. Trent, see you later. Whoop, see you on the outside. Trent poor. But then Henderson comes to help. And Henderson and Diaz, little one through the legs. Oh, Trent, this poor defending from Trent, I'm not going to lie. But Martinelli, oh, my left winger, my Gabby. Come on, man. What a run that was. It is what it is. Did you see that run from Martinelli? Vibes down horrendous. But here is Robertson now. Thiago inside to Henderson. Gets it back out left, though, to Robertson now. Back out left. And now Thiago back inside. He plays it to Matip, who's carrying it forward. Joel Matip tries to find, he just finds Xhaka, who's fouled by Henderson there. Xhaka does that flop. I know, why not to Ødegaard? Martinelli needs to stop doing that. Oh, Klopp will be after him again. You know it, Matt. You know it. And Martinelli is fire. Brush. So, oh, man. He's on fire tonight. He's on fire with you guys. Look at this. We're on about this Amaranth in the chat. But big switch out to Martinelli there. Trent asleep again defensively. But here's Martinelli. Inside, outside. Trent does well there. Gets his foot on it. But it works out to Partey, who smashes it. Blocked by Van Dijk, though. I think it would have been a comfortable save in the end. But Matip gets it clear. Thiago brings it down. Oh! Poor ball from Thiago! It's a lacquer! Ødegaard! Oh! Oh, my word! Thiago nearly put Liverpool in danger. He put Liverpool in massive danger there. Playing it back, trying to play it back to Alisson, but doesn't realise Lacazette is there, who does well to hold it up. Ødegaard, oh, the save drawn by Alisson. Well reacted from the big. Oh, what a save. Oh, big chance. And Mikel Arteta knows it. You have to take those opportunities against Liverpool. You really do. But Martinelli with a crossing now. Punched away by Alisson. Saka. Right foot shot into easily saved by Alisson. But my lacquer. I know. Ødegaard had to. It's a great save by Alisson. Oh, man. You have to score then. But here comes Liverpool now. Diaz on this left-hand side. He's up against Cedric. Get up, Luis Diaz. No! It doesn't look like a foul to me. He's easily went down. He knows his last possession there. He knows he has. Let me watch this back. Is it enough? Is it enough? Doesn't look like it for me. Those are the chances. The game-changing chances. We know it, man. Mo Salah is coming on. And Bobby Firmino for Liverpool. Both players have excellent records against the Arsenal. Bobby Firmino and Salah. Liverpool panic. They are. With these substitutions, you know they are. It's going to have to be Jota and Diaz for sure. Jota and Diaz haven't been great today. Those are the substitutions after, mate. But there's a chance from a set piece for Liverpool. Robertson with it and easily claimed by Ramsdale, who's looking to set Arsenal off early on the counter. Here's Tierney now on this left-hand side. Great ball from Tierney into Laka. Can't get it ahead of Robertson, though. But here's Ødegaard. Oh, loose ball. Loose touch from Ødegaard. I think he tries to play it first time. Diaz. Inside to Thiago. And they just Liverpool regain possession. Like that. Vibes against Liverpool. You got to take them. You have to. Westford, OMG, so close. I know, Westford. It is. Oh, yeah, damn, I forgot I had Salah. Same here. Some teams showed them too much respect. Today we have been. But we're still early, though. Still early in the game. We're not even approaching an hour yet. And Liverpool are bringing on Firmino and Salah. And I said it. This is what I'm trying to say, guys. Honestly, Firmino is so important for this Liverpool side. He really is. And Salah is. And now that you're not seeing Salah, they are missing him. But Liverpool haven't been great. And I do think we have been the better side in this one. so far, but we have to take our chances. And given presented like that, because you know Liverpool are putting it away. But here's Jota now. Here is Jota on that left side, and he's only gone and put it in the back of the net. And Liverpool have taken the lead, and it's Diogo Jota again at the Emirates. He has done it again at the Emirates. Diogo Jota in the 54th minute. And that's what happens when you don't take your chances against Liverpool. Jota again, 54th minute. 1-0 to Liverpool. It's a brilliant ball from Thiago. Incisive pass. Ramsdale gets beat at his near post. Ramsdale has to do better there. He has to do better there, Aaron Ramsdale. He has to cover his near post. It is too easy. He shouldn't be getting beat there. He shouldn't be getting beat there. He shouldn't be. And Liverpool take the lead in this one. Thiago got the assist. Oh no, I know. But we knew it was going to happen. We knew Liverpool, different gravy when the chances get given there. And that's what happens. We said it, when you don't take them, but if Liverpool get it, they will. Absolute punch into, yeah, it is an absolute gut punch. You're right. Come on, Arsenal, you can get back into it. Rami, he shouldn't be getting beat there. And Jota, that's his last piece of action in the game, and he extends that record against Arsenal. And it's 1-0 to Liverpool. Diaz and Jota coming off. Ramsdale has to do better there. He really does. He should not be getting beat at his near post. He shouldn't be. Trying another camera save. Yeah, he probably should just go with his feet. He probably should do. But, you know, it happens. It happens to the best of them. Shouldn't be getting beat there. And, you know, you need your keeper to be making saves like that if you are to beat this level of side. But once again, you have to be taking your opportunities when they're presented to you. You do. And that changes the aspect of the game. And it changes the aspect of this one here. And out on look at Ramsdale, looking a little bit rattled at the moment. Back into the hands of Aaron Ramsdale, though. Needs to regain his composure. Seriously does. Jota and Diaz off, and Firmino and Salah on. Exactly that. The bigger picture is the performance. But we can't crumble. And Liverpool. But here's Laka now. We have been good, but yeah, it's that we know we're not the level of Liverpool. We know that. And Liverpool haven't been great. But once again, top teams, then when they don't perform great, they still grab results and victories in games they're not expected to win. But there's Alisson getting closed down by Ødegaard. We need to keep our heads there. Good pressure from Arsenal. Xhaka. Matic goes into the back of Granit Xhaka there. Surely, it's got to be a yellow. Surely it has to be a yellow. Because of the attacking scenario there, Matic should be getting a yellow card. The referee's not going to give it, though. Should be. I know, Westbird. I know. Will Arsenal bench? Nah. Paxson coming in on the trolling vibes. Look at us. We got to react to that. Laka tries to slip the ball through, but he's not alert to it. Look at that quick play. Laka, wake up. It's a chance as well. But he's not alert to it there. It is poor from Ramsdale. We have to be honest. It's true. I'm forever rewinding the chat box. Doesn't change. I know. But big switch here out to Robertson now. Here's Robertson getting a crossing, deflected corner for Liverpool. The Liverpool fans in that corner are happy. Believe me, Matt, I've tried very hard here to be in sync. I'm in 57, 47, 48, 49. It's poor from Ramsdale, man. But overall, it's just poor that we haven't taken our chances and our big chance. But the crossing for Robertson there, headed away. Here's Salah now. He goes over the bar. It's disappointing though. And look at that. They're just showing that big save from Alisson again. He has to score, man. But then what on the other end? Ramsdale, his positioning's wrong there. Ramsdale, he doesn't have his front post, near post covered. But if we can get back into it, if we can get back into it and give us a chance, but that ball's not going to find Saka there, is it? No, it's not. And it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Disappointing, sucked the life out of me. It has, I will be honest, people, it has sucked the energy out of me. And it was kind of to be expected when we conceded that chance. What's happened here? What is that? Is that a fan trying to come onto the pitch, being stopped by a steward? Quite quickly, Chelsea winning 2-1. Look at Red Devil coming in here. The old goal. Big up to yourself, though, man. Big up to yourself, my bro. But yeah, disappointing. But yeah, that's the quality of Liverpool, though, isn't it? But here's Martinelli now. Martinelli gets it down. Does well to keep possession there. Goes back. Xhaka, loose ball back to Tierney. But Martinelli into Xhaka, back to Tierney. Plays it back to Gabriel. Liverpool continue to put on that high press there. Gabriel should have just went back to Ben White for me there. But we go all the way back to Ramsdale. Come on, keep your head, Ramsdale. Forget about that error now. Forget about it. Big up Reese. Hope you keep him well. I will be honest, guys. The Aussie you just jumped in. That goal has taken the life out of me a little bit. But obviously an Arsenal goal, an Arsenal equaliser will be able to reinvigorate myself and get me back into it. But here's Martinelli. Martinelli now, take your time. Offside given, offside, or was it handball? It looks like offside. Yeah, it was offside. Was some kid on the pitch now? Yeah, there was. Look at Brighton shots. Stats distract yourself. They have 15 feet in the mud. I'm calm today, Ween bro, trust me. My bad yesterday. My bad, says Red Devil. Was it you praising Jed Spence from Forest? He scored a banger tonight. Yeah, I was praising him. I thought he was quality against us. And he was even better against Leicester as well. And he scored then. Do you reckon Chelsea will be back to normal in a few weeks' time under a new ownership? And how embarrassing was it then? Yeah, exactly. It was embarrassing. But it depends who they get. If they get the Ricketts family, I don't think it'll be straight back to normal for them. Because, yeah, they're going to take a new ownership where these owners, we have seen with the American owners, they don't like to invest. But here's Firmino now. Firmino cuts it back to Thiago. Salah off the line, blocked. Still Robertson, shot blocked by Saka. And Liverpool with a big opportunity to double their lead there. Robertson keeps it in. And Robertson has a chance to cross now. And it's 2-0 Liverpool. 2-0. And it's Roberto Firmino. 2-0 to Liverpool. Bobby Firmino in the 62nd minute. And you got to think that's game, set, and match. You have to think it's game, set, and match. It's 2-0. Excellent from Robertson there. Liverpool showing their class in the second half. Doing well there. No foul on Gabriel. Wasn't a foul at all. Firmino's cross back to Thiago. Shot blocked. Arsenal don't deal with the danger. Anyone at fault here? Saka. You know what? It is Saka. It's not a great clearance from Saka. And Ben White doesn't block the near post. They pounce, and that's the danger, and that's the quality of Liverpool there. Robbo's been unreal. He has been quality today, defensively and going forward. I'm taking Martinelli. I don't know, man. Martinelli's been quality, but that's it. That's it for me. The game's done. It has. We have to be real. Liverpool don't lose these positions here. They don't lose from these positions. So right now, yeah, I'm sad. Arsenal losing. Very weird. Yeah. The quality is shown. We have to be real, ladies and gents. The quality has just come out, and it has shown in this one. And we've got. I'm saying it now. We have to move on. We have to move on. We seriously do. Firmino gets a yellow card for going into the fans there. But that's game, set, and match. You're not going to get me overreacting here. For real. But Liverpool don't back down from these positions. I know they did it against Chelsea, but when they were 2-0 up. Was it 2-0 up? Was it this season? They were 2-0 up, or was it 2-1? And then they got back. Yeah, it was 2-0, wasn't it? With Pulisic and Kovacic with the goals. But yeah, they don't do this back from these positions. As Thiago wins the ball back, as it's excellently done there. Ramsdale's off his line there. Well, what a finish, though. Exactly. Great quality finish. It's quality play from Robertson. It's our Arsenal throw-in, yeah? Arsenal throw-in. Thank you. Klopp's mad again. Klopp's going mad. Remember, Gooners, we wanted a performance, not so much the result. Exactly. And the performance has been good. But you know what? To be expected in under times, under pressure, Liverpool, when it's the difference. They are at different level. They are. The level's there. The level is there. It's clear to see the difference between Liverpool and Man City. They are levels above. We got to be real. We're just not there yet. But yeah, we got to take pride in our first half performance. But yeah, we have to look at the areas of improvement. And if we are to get to this level, we know what we need to do. Odegaard, good tackle. But once again, Cedric weak in the challenge there. Weak from Cedric. But he does well. He reacts well and keeps it in play. Here's Saka now. We've got to be careful here, though. Liverpool are very good at regaining possession in these areas. Good switch from Ben White to Martinelli. His first touch is good also. Martinelli's had an excellent night so far, the Brazilian. Martinelli has. He's been a shining light tonight. He's been quality. Pogba's house got robbed yesterday as well. Wow. Yeah, Mama G saying it right here, but they played well. We have played well, but that's just the difference. And Xhaka gives it away there. But Cedric picks up the loose ball. And Van Dijk nods it down. But this is it. This is it, though, Mama G. This is what the best teams do. Even when they haven't been great, they still grind it out. And when it comes to turn on the gas and go up a gear, that's what they do. Ruthless from Liverpool. Ruthless. Big up yourself, Macy. Hope you're keeping well. There's still lots of time. Yeah, but there is still lots of time. But Liverpool don't bottle these situations here. Not from here. Not from here. It don't happen. It doesn't happen. But I'm just looking at how we can't concede more. We gotta keep, obviously, the players have still got to keep believing, of course. It's all about the mentality thing here. But here's Salah now. Up against Tierney on his right side. Salah coming in, dinking it to the back post, but it's a poor ball in the end from Mo Salah. But yeah, there's still lots of time. But Liverpool don't do it from here. They don't bottle it from here. They don't. It ain't over till it's over. It is. Emil Smith-Rowe coming on now for Arsenal. Who's coming off? Martin Odegaard. Better in the second half. Got himself involved a bit more, obviously, with that big chance there. But yeah, I agree with that substitution. I agree with it personally. It's the right substitution to make. Head up regardless. Yeah, head's got to be up. My head's up. You're right, Red Devil. At least I don't care about being in sync now. Exactly. All about mentality now. You are right. Now, you spot on. A lot of these players are talking about the house getting robbed for Pogba, which is an absolute joke, and it's not another goal. Let me take that off screen. But yeah, Liverpool 1 point behind City as it stands. It does look like that indeed. It does. They weren't great in the first half, but when Firmino, I said it, Firmino, instrumental for Liverpool. I know they scored beforehand, but then, yeah, very underrated Bobby Firmino is. Partey, good play. Emil Smith-Rowe, not great there, but Arsenal still got the ball. Switch it. Where's the big switch? We've got the big switch on from Cedric. Goes to Tierney. There's Martinelli out here on the left now, up against Trent. Martinelli. Big switch from Martinelli. Good. It's not a good ball. Firmino's there to mop it up and set Liverpool on the counter again. But Ben White, after a loose touch from Mane there. Partey closed down by Fabinho. But here's Partey. Good switch from Thomas Partey into Tierney. Here's Martinelli. Keep your head up, Tereak. I've seen us worse. Yeah, we are. I've definitely seen us worse. We've been in relative terms for Arsenal. We've been good ball from ESR to Saka into the front post trying to find. But there's ESR as a shot blocked by Matip. Good link-up play. Good introduction into the for ESR there. But yeah, all hype now. I was chatting to Asher earlier. I was telling him, don't be surprised. But you know what? I've got to be real, man. Liverpool, when the pressure told, Asher, if you was watching the game, you would have seen Erdegaard, that massive opportunity we had. And that was the difference. And that's the difference between both sides. When the opportunity's there, they take it. That's it. Even though Ramsdale has to do better with a save at the near post. But then after that, Robertson reacts, take the chance again, and then put the game to bed. In all honesty, that's the difference. But I'm much happy with the performance and the level that we've shown and kept it tight in these games. But we know where we need to go. We definitely do. We needed to capitalise on when we was on top. Great performance. I can see the progress. Exactly that. It's clear to see. It is clear to see. Loose ball, Partey picks it up. See, like these moments here, Liverpool ruthless like that. Liverpool ruthless here. Our first touch was lacking there. Strong passing to Martinelli, but he has to have a cushion first touch. That's what Liverpool would do. No foul, no foul, no foul. And you need referee. You do need to have a little bit of luck like that as well. You need to have that little bit of luck against these sides where, you know, you put it in the back of the net and Ramsdale's more alert to that situation. Is it a foul by Partey? Catches him in the face, probably so. Oh, yeah, I hear that. Watching our game, we're coasting. Oh, fair enough. That's fair enough. Robbo has an absolute engine on him. He's been quality. Go defensively as well. He's kept Saka under wraps. He has. I'll be honest, I don't think he came to win this game. I think, do you know what, Natty? I think we have tried to come and win this game, because if you look at the opportunities and Martinelli down that left-hand side in particular, we have created like certain dangerous scenarios. We have, and I'm not even talking about the Erdegaard chance there. I do think we have tried to come and win this game, but then just that little bit of quality that Liverpool have in the final third is completely different. Like, look at this now. Firmino now, bringing the ball forward. Salah, that's what I think it is. On the counter, I don't know, man. I don't know, because there has been periods where we've had a lot of I don't know, man. I don't think we have been moving mad cautious. Seriously. How are we meant to be playing against? Honestly, the expectations for us to be playing against Liverpool is ridiculous. Who comes to Liverpool and outplays them apart from Man City? Who does? No. Who comes to Liverpool and dominates possession? Who does? Talk to me. Tell me. I'm here waiting. I've not even seen Chelsea do that. I see Chelsea come and play on the counter-attack against them. Liverpool have that very high line, and that's what you have to do up against Liverpool. I don't know, man. Like, we've had the balls in these areas of opportunity, but when Fabinho has been tackling, he's been on fire in this one. And yeah, I do think that's what it's been. I don't know. I don't think we've been here that mad cautious. Martinelli's been causing a danger. Liverpool's high line, though. Liverpool's high line will make you play on the counter-attack in that aspect, because you can. When Liverpool dominate possession with the threats that they have in there, their midfield, if we're talking about midfield battle, they're always going to control possession. There always are. The criticism and saying moving about mad cautious, I don't think so. In my honest opinion, in my humble opinion, I don't think so. Like, we have got the ball in these opportunities, trying to tick it around. But Liverpool are one of the best teams in the world. We have to remember this. They are. I think you did the right thing, to be fair. I expected you to play like most of this game. You've had, yeah, it's true. We have. And Liverpool, with their aggressive gegenpress, will leave opportunities on the counter. Like, we're not going to out here and bully Liverpool in the midfield. I think Partey's been quality. He's been one of the best midfielders on the pitch tonight as he switches the ball out for Martinelli there. But look at this. Look at the Liverpool. They're getting players back into the box. That's what Liverpool do, but Martinelli just loses his feet there. That's how Liverpool play. They're very good in transition, getting their players back defensively, running back, and they attack with so many players going forward. You see Trent Alexander-Arnold creating overloads with Robertson on that left-hand side. Thiago, Henderson, half spaces. That's what they do. You have to look at that. The second best team in the world. Anyone disagree with me on that? Anyone disagree? Nicola Pepe getting ready to come on. I don't know. It's just, yeah, you know what? I don't know. But you know what? It is what it is. Before tonight, we won 5 on a bounce. It has to end somewhere. Yeah, no shame losing to Liverpool. Dangerous. I don't think it. Nah, Red Devil. Honestly, I don't know what you expect. Serious thing. What do you expect Arsenal to do, Red Devil? Talk to me. Tell me what you expect Arsenal to do. Yeah, job done for Liverpool. Yeah, as soon as that second goal went in, it's job done from then. That, yeah, for sure. Talk to me. Talk to me. What do you, Red Devil? Put in the chat now. Yeah. Put in the chat what you expect Arsenal to do. Seriously. Because if I talk to you on shots, we both had 8 shots, and there's a chance there. Cleared away. We both had 8 shots. They've had 3 on target. We've had 2. Talk to me. Talk to me now. You're talking stats. Talk to me now. And possession. You want to talk possession? Liverpool 53%. 53%. Talk to me. That's what I'm saying. Pepe was offside there. Yeah, the offside flag did go up in the end. Now, I'm asking you, what would you expect Arsenal? What would you expect Arsenal to be turning up in this game? What would you expect? Because Liverpool, as I said, look at that Salah, excellently done there. Excellently done holding off Xhaka. They've been sloppy. This is the thing, though, Natty. This is the thing. The top teams, ruthless. They have been sloppy in the final third. They have been. I will agree. I will say that. And they haven't been at their brilliant best. But then where's the credit for Arsenal for that? For managing these situations? But that don't happen. It don't happen because it's Arsenal. I will be real. I know you did vibes, but he said he hopes to get better. Exactly. You went into this think you would win. No. No Arsenal fan went into this thinking we would win. Could is a different word. No Arsenal fan. Find me an Arsenal fan saying that we're gonna win this. No. I'm sure Arsenal will go hard in the window because their depth next season. Yeah, it would be. Tereak, take a breath, mate. It's all good. Arsenal have been great, but quality. Yeah, quality. You're right. Quality does shine through. It is what it is. No Arsenal fan expected to win this, and to look at it and to look at the quality is different. When that Thiago mistake happened there, you have to take those chances against this level of opposition. The exact same thing happened in the City game. The exact same thing where we had chances, but we didn't take them. And City were poor then also. So isn't there a correlation that we're a difficult side to play against at the Emirates? We are much more difficult than we have been. Liverpool 2-0 up. They may even grab a third, and it will flatter them in that way in terms of the level of performance. But the fact that I'm seeing Arsenal becoming a lot more difficult to play against, even at home. Like, for example, I'm not bringing it back. Like, for example, when Liverpool played United, when Man City played United, was it difficult? Oh, cleared away. Was it difficult? Absolutely not. And that's the regression there. But the fact that we've made it more difficult for these sides to come to the Emirates and play, that's what I like to see. Yeah. No, you're right. Under pressure, there have been bad under pressure, but quality will shine through, and that's the difference. They took their chance. We didn't. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm all calm, bro. This is football, though. Yeah, there's a little bit of passion that gets involved, but I'm just being real. Look at that loose ball there. Robertson on it. Robertson's been good tonight defensively. He's really kept Saka under wraps in a way. Tereak, what are we after in the summer? For what reason? We know that we need to for the next level. So basically, for example, what I think we need in next summer, looking at it, is central midfield. In looking at this starting 11, this first 11 right now, Xhaka, when he had the balls in the dangerous areas at points, you know, on that left hand side position when he had whipping the ball in that half space. We needed that little bit of quality there. I think Liverpool did excellently well marking Ødegaard out of the game, especially in the first half, and forcing us to play to Xhaka, forcing us to play to those areas and making it more difficult. I will credit Liverpool. That's where they were structurally well. They were very sloppy going forward. They were very sloppy, but Ben White taking a risk there. Unnecessary risk from Ben White. Where's Salah now? Salah. Not great. Still pinball. Salah still has the ball here. Henderson to Thiago to Trent. But yeah, basically, for one, Xhaka, someone replacing in that midfield position there. And then two, you got to say a predatory striker. We need someone who's gonna be a killer in those situations to take that chance. Whether it's a striker, whether it's a winger of some sorts, who knows? But someone like a Jota, who was a killer in that moment, had his shot on target. Thought Ramsdale should have done better indeed. But then Firmino comes off the bench and then, you know, puts the game to bed. Realistically, that's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah, we pressed the ball, though. We just didn't keep 11 behind. So that's a poor comparison. No way. Absolutely not. What about Liverpool right now is what we need to add to our game. If I'm looking at the possession stats, for example, 54% to Liverpool, 46% to Arsenal. To be honest, I don't think that's too much of a difference. But you know, opinions are opinions at the end of the day, and a lot of people have been proven wrong already. We had Liverpool panicking earlier. Yeah, we did in a sense, and then when Thiago made that error, but now they've just kind of, since that second goal, really since the first, they've just kind of been in like cruise control. You guys have let us down. Don't let us this top four race. Oh man. Big up everyone, man. Yeah. But you know, since the second goal, there's a lot of people coming out of the woodwork in it with their they weren't saying this at 0-0. That's all I'm saying. But Arsenal's next week's fixtures, yeah, we look Aston Villa. That's what we need to be looking at for sure. Is Firmino now, Salah, Trent, keeping the ball now. Liverpool just controlling the game. Let me see what. Take the positive tea. This defeat will motivate us. We have, do you know what? And that's it, Graham. We have bounced back from defeats a lot of the time. We have turned and we have had a good run of form after defeats, and we have to take that. And losing to Liverpool, there's no shame in that. There is no shame. And that's surely a foul. Surely. Ref. Oh my days. Surely. And you have to have them sort of decisions as well. Do you think Ramsdale makes camera saves? I think every goalkeeper makes camera saves, to be honest. I think every goalkeeper does. But here's Pepe now. Partey not happy there. And the Arsenal fans, I saw a lot of limbs there gesturing. Can't lie. Some mad waffle against Arsenal. Hey, Vibes. You're Vibes. It's true. I lie, brother. And you're a Man United fan as well. So yeah, this chat is wild. Tereak looking to eyes again. Arteta has done well, and this match doesn't change that. Exactly that. Exactly. There we go. We all follow the Arsenal right there. Possession, 46-53. Duels, 53-45. Aerial duels, 33-66. Offside 4. Block shots. We are now competing with a big two. Exactly. Thank you. We all follow the Arsenal. You exactly. We will beat Chelsea and Spurs, especially if Man United. Bro, give us Man United, man. Should make merch about the ref slander. T would do well. But we've got 7 minutes plus added time now in here. Here's Partey, Gabriel. White. Arsenal just keeping the ball now around the back. Xhaka. Over the top. Nope. Why didn't we all follow the Arsenal? Shots on target. It's 3. It's 3 to 2. That's what we're comparing. They've had one more shot on target. Red Devil. I want artificial intelligence refereeing. Beat the chess merchant. That's saying a lot for United fan to say that, but that's your expectations gone down the drain, isn't it? I thought you were winning the league. That's what you were telling me, innit? Varane and that. Varane, Champions League Varane. 8 shots, 2 on target, 9 shots. Big up Paxton there. Switch, just lacking that quality there. Need to do better there. Arteta still animated on that sideline. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm not saying I don't know for you. I'm just saying in United fans in general. I don't know, but hey, you was criticising our signings. I remember Erdegaard. Remember that? You remember that, Natty? Erdegaard. You're saying he's not good. He's not good enough for the Premier League. Can't match the physicality of the Premier League. I remember that. Knew it was peak when Ali stayed after Europa. Yeah, true. Yeah, Europa League Varane. I'm not true. Streets saying Conference League Varane. Some sort streets are saying Conference League Varane. Don't gotta agree with me, bro. Just saying I never had expectations to win the league. No, I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm saying you did. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He's not done anything yet. He's had 5. But the same thing was happening with Bruno. All right, yeah. I'm not saying from you, but I'm just saying. Oh. But here's Nketiah now. Martinelli. Moving the goalpost, yeah. If for me, most important thing is how we bounce back against Villa on Saturday. I agree. I do agree with you on that. You're trying to put. Hey, I'm not. I didn't say all United fans. I didn't say because I know Natty doesn't rate Bruno. I know you don't rate Bruno. Don't confuse. But I know you rate Bruno, don't you, Red Devil? You do rate Bruno, yeah. That's what I was talking to. You know what I mean? And Nketiah coin. Let's go. You Red Devil, you rate Bruno, yeah? You do. I know you don't, Natty. You got some sense there. You know what I'm saying? There he is now. Xhaka spreads it out to ESR. Partey to Xhaka. Out to Martinelli. Just past the post from Gabby. It's a good opportunity there to grab one. It's not a bad effort, but he should be getting that inside the post. Close. It was close. Yeah, the Pogba situation, getting his house robbed. It's not right for any footballer, but that's the situations that it seems to be a targeted attack now with footballers. Reece James had the same thing. João Cancelo, Gabriel Magalhaes. It's just happening on a regular basis. And yeah, I don't. What else can they do in terms of that? Security measures. I know that a lot of these places are fully up with CCTV. You can't have having people just sitting there. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, man. Big up everyone. Big up everyone in the chat. Look at Red Devil and Natty there, just trying to, poke the bear. But it's all right. The fact that you're trying to go at Arsenal fans, remember, no. Levels, okay? Levels. You're scared? You scared? I did. Matt, I'm looking into your eyes. But United fans are scared. That's what it seems like. United fans scared? Red Devil, you scared? Thiago coming off, and Curtis Jones. He had a good game actually at the Emirates. Curtis Jones, when we played him in the Carabao Cup. I think you man, Red Devil. I think you man are scared of trophies still. What's that number? Hashtag number 5. 5 years. I almost forgot the match was still going. Chat box has been entertaining. I know. 5 years. Thoughts on Ty and Julian from AFTV? Boy, bit mad still, bit mad. But yeah, every fan base has every fan base has them though, don't they? You don't get it. The Glazers want UCL, not the real fans. You guys, you shouldn't even be winning Europa League, because if you made it into that and then won it as a trophy like you did with Jose Mourinho, it'll paper over the cracks again. Well played, Ben White there. Got to score. Yeah, he had to score that. Big up though, bro. You lot got some money betting on Liverpool. Well, it probably wouldn't have been that decent return as it was expected. Matip, man of the match. Good performance from Joel Matip. Big up to yourself, Red Devil. But yo, the fact that you're coming in trying to banter Arsenal fans, you know what I mean? Those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I don't know. I don't know if you got taught that, but obviously you didn't. You know what I mean? Keep Maguire. But here's Martinelli now on the left. Inside to Xhaka. Not a great ball into the box again. Easily claimed by Alisson. But we move, people. We move. Villa on the weekend. I just hope that we haven't had many injuries come from this. Will Tomiyasu play? Will Tomiyasu be back for the Villa match, or will he start on the bench? I can't imagine Tomiyasu coming straight back into the side. I can't imagine that. But there's Gabriel with a switch. Trent. Last Liverpool game of the season is against Wolves. I want to go. Yeah, exactly, man. You should go. You should go. That would be good. The tickets, though, you probably wouldn't be getting a ticket. Do you remember when, who was it now? Was it West Brom, Chelsea, when they had like bare Chelsea fans in the West Brom game? And even probably Wolves fans would sell their ticket to Liverpool fans for that. Street saying Tereak. Am I still bleeding back into the back in there? 2-0 down, 92nd minute was still yeah, exactly. Difference. That's the difference we've seen. We've watched Arsenal for how many years now, yeah, and we've not even shown this level. And yeah, just in the final moments, final areas, just that little bit of a difference. But there's Firmino, good ball from Firmino into Mane. Wild trap back, Tierney. And that should be the game. Game, set, and match. Liverpool 1 point behind Manchester City now as they take all 3 points at the Emirates. But as an Arsenal fan, you take this and you move. And there is clear signs of progress from when we even first played Liverpool at Anfield. And yeah, it's another top side who we've made struggle at certain points, but in the end, Liverpool's quality just edged it. And yeah, taking that chance there from Diogo Jota, Erdegaard missing the opportunity there. Big 3 points to Liverpool. Still a decent performance for Arsenal to keep moving on, keep that level of performance against an Aston Villa, against who we've got after that, Crystal Palace, against a Man United, a Spurs. We'll move on and we'll move forward. But big up to everyone in the chat. Let me know your thoughts on how the game has gone. I asked one question. Bro, it happens, man. It happens. And gotta give Arsenal credit. They've shown modern football you can take time to progress with a manager. Take time, exactly. That's what it is. To be fair, old Arsenal heads would have dropped at 1-0. Indeed, you are right. We move. Come on, you Gunners. Exactly that, Matt G. We move. You haven't lost in a while, have you? The last time we lost was against Man City. So yeah, on the 1st of January. So that was the last time. So yeah, it'll be good, man. But we got Villa on Saturday. Then after that, after the international break, we got you guys, Rich. So that'll be interesting. But you've got on Saturday. Is yours in a morning kickoff against Everton? Is it a morning one? So close to the top now. Yeah, Liverpool march on. 1 point behind Man City. The teams at the top are doing it. And exactly, we all follow the Arsenal spot on. Get Roy Keane in for the Arsenal game. Save us, Roy. Imagine. Tell me about it. Come on, you Gunners. We did well, and I'm happy with that. The next step is turning performances into wins. Vibes, absolutely spot on. And what we need for that is just that killer instinct, that killer quality that we are lacking at this moment in time against the big sides in particular. So, for example, when Martinelli, he had a chance towards the end of this one here. Martinelli had a couple of chances against Man City where we just needed him to be that ruthless killer and take it. And yeah, we are lacking that. And we are lacking a little bit of quality. But Jurgen Klopp going out there to the Liverpool fans, cheering them on. And he knows how big that win is. He knows how big it is. Arsenal played well. No shame in that last. No shame at all. You are right. You are right. Spot on. Apart from Spurs, you always beat them. Not at their ground, though. We don't always beat them at their ground. We've not had a great time of it. But if we perform to this level against Spurs, that'll be enough to beat them for sure. It will be because yeah, Liverpool defensively are a much more resolute side, and we created some opportunities there against them. Just didn't take them. Just didn't have that ruthlessness. But we will have more opportunities and more chances to come back and take them apart. Take care, chat. Good night. Take care to you as well, Matt. I will be. Should I do a match reaction? Good night, Matt. Sheets are saying you're preparing a diss track. It's all right, man. Hey, you know what I mean? You know, within the community, we got a lot of, you know, good people, and we do still. Losses to Man City and Liverpool with big performances tell me we're doing all right. We are doing all right. We're still sitting in fourth, still there. What's that? It's one game less than Chelsea now. We still got Chelsea to play, of course, as well. And yeah, it'd be interesting if we can put this level of performance against Chelsea, because Chelsea, we know with them, they could do something similar against us, as they've done. The reason why Chelsea are so far adrift, you got to be honest, a lot of it is to do with the injuries that they've had to the key players like Chilwell, like Reece James. But if they're back and ready, it'll be difficult against them also. Disappointed. So Westberg coming in saying disappointed that we didn't get something out of the game, but no real damage done, onwards and upwards. And the fact that we're coming out of this and saying this, do you remember the fear that we used to have coming up against Liverpool? Do you remember the fear that we used to possess in these types of situations? Yo, it's completely different. You can smash Chelsea. I don't know. I don't think many teams smash Chelsea. In all fairness, I don't think that happens. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. It has been a pleasure. I really have enjoyed it, guys. You know, we're getting United fans coming in, like, you know, rattling and just coming in with a bit of things, but then actually realise they're scared. That's what it is. They're scared. And that's what it is, people. Love to you all. God bless and have a good night. Look after yourselves and peace.